try.
There we are.
Okay, we're going
See?
live.
Okay,
Yes.
we're ready.
Okie dokie, artichoke. Okie dokie. Hello, Debbie. Hi, how are you? Judith.
Judy.
Hi, guys. How are you? Jan, thank you for joining in. Yes, we are on at 1 o'clock today. Something different. We are doing the little Stitchin Rewind 80s event today. Oh, jeez.
Hello, Bright.
It's blinded us.
Kathy,
Hi,
Luann,
Oh, hi from
Patty.
Pleasant Hills, John Volpe. Hi, ladies. Okay, everybody, this is great. So we are going to do, you see Ruth Ann is helping today. Mary Lou's helping today. And then we are going to give prizes today. Tommy's on the camera today. So we got all kind of things going on. It's going to be a really good show. This is the one we're doing today. It's called Stitchin Rewind. It's a cute little 80s themed one-day event. The ladies who, all of you who bought it from us, and Jennifer Hatcher, I am apologizing to you. Yours just went out today. For some reason, your slip was printed down there in shipping, and it got moved to the side. So they found it today, and they are shipping it out right now. Everybody else should have received theirs. We are selling the attendee kit again today for those who want it after today. We still have some more left. But whoever ordered it today, your name is in this cup. And we're going to pull some lucky names for these prizes. Kimberbell has sent me some prizes to give away. So cute. What happened to wildflowers? Everybody's asking. Okay, so first we're going to talk about the vote. Everybody has to vote. So Tommy, what's with the vote?
Okay. What's with the vote?
What's
you got
with the vote?
you got everyone who doesn't know. I'm figured a lot of you know by now, but we're up for a grant. Gloria's up for a grant for EmpowerHER, and it's by the Pittsburgh Penguins and 84 Lumber, and they teamed up with EmpowerHER grant, and she's in for the right. She's the top 3 finalists to win 25 grand. So they'll announce it at the Penguins game. It will be huge for us to make improvements to the shop, towards shipping, towards
Voting every day. Vote it again.
our retail location.
Your hubby doesn't.
But make sure you vote every
I see
single
you
day.
are.
We have the QR code right in front of us here, which I can put on the screen.
Okay.
I'm also going to pull up the website where you can also click on the link, or you can go up to our Facebook page to find the link there. You can vote every day, once every day, using the same email. So make sure you vote.
Thank you, thank you. Okay, this is really, really something for us. Really, really big. So there's the QR code. Again, it's on all of our sites, our emails, our Facebook, everywhere. So thank you all for voting for us every day. That means a lot. And certainly Gloria does deserve this award for sure. I mean, 40 years of doing this and growing and growing. And I mean, it's amazing.
Yes.
So thank you, everybody.
Let me pull up her site.
Okay.
They might have to turn their phones sideways.
You might have to turn your phone sideways. He's going to pull up the site, but it kind of just shows that way.
Oh, okay.
There it is.
So you click right here. Once you click
Vote now. That's very cool.
Click right there.
And it brings it up.
And
Okay,
and
so
if
at
you
what
do it on the
point-
same
Yeah, you
page,
click right
it already has your name and everything in it, and
then
you just
just
hit.
Then you, yeah.
Now,
you
at
can
one
see- Oh, I
point,
didn't know that.
they
Yeah.
will say, pick an opponent. What that means, Penguins are not listed there. That means if that's a favorite game you'd like to see, go see, the Pittsburgh Penguins play the Boston Bruins or, the New York Islanders.
I wondered
whoever.
what that
You don't
meant.
have to select a team, by
You
the way.
don't
Right,
have to,
you don't
but
have
if
to.
you do, you never know. You never know. Vote every day. That's awesome. Okay, so back to our little 80s rewind.
Those are the
Today.
bonuses.
This is the bag you get. This is what your kit comes in. Adorable. It's one of those little jelly totes. You're going to make the little gift strawberry bag. This looks like a little strawberry. And you're going to learn how to make this, and it opens as a little gift box, although Mary Lou has it all tied up. And then it's a little gift box to put things in. And it looks like a little strawberry. This does come in 2 sizes.
Yeah, that's the smaller one.
So you'll get the kit for that. Then you'll get a kit for your zipper pouch, which you totally rock, and it looks like a cute little cassette tape. It's got a little bit of vinyl on here. We're going to make this today with the zipper. It's all lined. It's got quilting on the back with a little heart and just 80s themes, sunglasses, cassette tape, really cool quilting. Very, very fun. Okay, so you have a kit for that. And then you also have a kit for the Choose Happy Patch, which is this one. Everybody remembers patches on your jean jackets. You know, that
Oh,
was
yes.
the thing to do. And they actually give you the, what is this one? This one is the Rerun Fun patch. So you must do this one too.
It's not in the
Event. Oh, we're
Event.
doing this one for the event.
Yeah.
But they give you the stabilizer that we're going to iron on the back of this. So if you want this to become an iron-on patch, you can do so. If not, they give you a little pin, which I did have here, that you can actually just use and pin it on whatever you want to wear. So this is done on wash away
be in here.
stabilizer, and it will rinse out, and you will have your patch. It must be on that table up there. So really, really cute ideas, really cute events here with all these little sunglasses. If you, of course, if you spent $100 or more on Kimberbell product, which we all do, you are going to get this event bonus popping patches for free. And there is all kinds of patches in there. And I think patches are coming back. You know, history
They
has
are.
a way of
They
repeating
are.
itself. So here we go with the roller skate, the happy face, sunglasses, all kind of designs that you can make patches for. So, and we also have some charms we're going to be selling later that go around with this event. Very, very cute. Okay. All right. So let's get started. And let's get started with the prize. Ruth Ann, pull the first name.
Oh, a lot of pressure.
First name. First name.
This is a lot of pressure.
I know.
Jennifer Hatcher.
Oh, Jennifer Hatcher. You win a fat quarter bundle from Kimberbell. All right, you will get this in the mail. We will mail out all these prizes tomorrow to everybody who wins. Okay, keep tuning up for these because we'll give the rest of these away today. All right, so Tom is
Well,
going to
we're
follow
moving.
us out here, and we're going to start to sew. Oh, you get a little thing of stickers too. I forgot to show you. Oh, stickers. Maybe.
You gotta turn on the camera, so just keep
Okay,
talking to them.
okay. So give us a minute because we had to come out to the other room where the sewing machines are set up. And this is where we're going to do the sewing. So the first one in your book is going to be the Choose Happy patch. So if you are going to page
Oh, you left
4,
the patch in there. Okay.
and it's going to be the Choose Happy patch. And Ruth Ann is going to start sewing that out for us. We are in the 4x4 hoop. We are using 2 layers of sew and wash. And you got yellow in first.
Are you ready?
Okay, we are ready. Okay, so right now she's going to do a placement stitch on the back.
First I'm going to show them how to get there.
Okay,
Okay. I
Wait a
went to
second.
my.
Let me come over and
so we have 2 layers of wash away, and we have our stick in. You
Okay,
also get a
I'm gonna-
USB stick in that kit.
Tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay. I'm going to go to my pocket. Then I have my Kimberbell stick here, so I'm going to go to the USB. And I'm going to go to
Event day.
Event day. Right there. I want PES. Where is my PES?
You have to go to the next.
Next page. Okay. Nope. What did I hit? What did I hit?
Start it over.
Let's start
This is
over
what we
again.
do. I can't
Okay.
see the screen from here.
Event day, PES. And
There
it
we
should be.
go. I must have hit the button down here. Okay. And right here, you can't tell, but I can tell looking at the screen. It's the Choose Happy. Okay, so I'll just pick that. Set. Edit end, because I'm not going to edit anything. And embroidery.
Okay. So again, she's in the 4x4 hoop with 2 layers of sew and wash so that we can rinse this all out after. And she's starting with yellow. It's going to do a placement stitch for your piece of felt.
Yeah, it says blue fringe, but I just have gone with yellow because yellow is the next one I'm going to use.
That's fine. You have your piece of felt?
No, I do not.
Oh yeah, there is a piece of felt
There
in
it is.
that. I
It's in the
forgot.
bag. I got
Yep,
it.
it's in the bag. It should be a piece of white felt.
Yep,
oh, let me
right
say
here.
something to Kathy. Kathy, the Woolly Lamb USB, we need a different email from you. All we have on file is a private relay Apple ID email, so it won't send to you. If you could contact the shop and give them a good email, we can send you that design too. That would be great.
Perfect. Okay, so
Okay.
in your kit is a little piece of felt that they give you, and Ruth Ann's going to do a place and stitch directly on the stabilizer first.
Mm-hmm.
And then she'll do a tack down with that, and here's your little snippies to trim.
Okay.
They do ask for duckbill scissors for felt. That's just what they prefer to use.
Okay.
You know me, I like these little snippies, but you, whatever you like to use.
All right.
I gave her both just in case, because I wasn't sure
Yeah,
what
Mary Lou
Ruth
gave me
Ann liked.
both.
That's great.
Now I'm going to stitch down my felt.
So now you're going to center your felt over that, and you're going to tack it down. You can either tape it in place, or you can just hold it in place, whichever you're more comfortable with.
I think I can hold it.
I think so too.
Keep my fingers out of the way.
This is a sure way to learn how to make patches in your embroidery machine. You can do anything now, any logos for companies or anything. And if you get the patch maker, which I think we could probably put that in.
And it's going around
That's
twice because I'm going to trim it.
That's a tack down. Kimberbell's tack downs
Yeah.
are always twice. Oh, and Steve and Johnny think they're coming out of their room.
The
Uh-oh, I guess they're not.
the
You'll have to go
patch
out the, you'll have
maker,
to go out the window.
it's
They can.
from
It isn't
Dime.
them, it's somebody else.
That's fine. Oh, that's the sales guy. Okay, I can trim for you if you'd like.
Sure.
Okay. Your
Since you're the
first,
fastest trimmer in the West.
your first thread is going to be the satin stitch around, which you're going to keep the yellow in.
Keep the yellow in.
Okay.
Yep.
So again, it's a little like, it looks like the United States. You're just going to kind of trim around all those little curvies. Turn our hoop like our Ruth Ann taught us.
Yep.
Not your wrist.
Not your wrist. So much easier, isn't it?
It is so much easier.
And you,
Oh, but you know what would be nice
You're
is
way
if you
more
had
accurate.
Scan and cut.
the Kimberbell,
Duck, scissors.
The rotating.
no, the rotating mat. That's what
Oh.
it is.
It was coming to her. We have it. I have it in the lineup.
It's right here.
Okay, so we
Little
just
late
trimmed
now.
around there. It is going to do a generous satin stitch around there, so you're going to be fine.
it looks like it stitches the whole thing.
It does. So
Okay.
while that's stitching yellow, we're going to go jump over to Mary Lou's screen,
Alrighty.
and we'll get started on that project.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to do the same thing that Ruth Ann did. Bring up that. And the first thing they're going to do is the back of the,
Okay.
The bag.
So is this in 2 hoopings?
this is in 2 hoopings.
Okay.
We're using medium cutaway
Okay. And the 6x10 hoop.
and the 6x10 hoop. It also comes, I think you can do an 8x12 also. They have a couple different sizes for it.
Okay, great.
Embroidery. And the first one's going to be the placement line for the batting.
We'll be a
And
few
in-
minutes here if you just want to read that.
In the kit, they give you everything you need.
They even
And-
the batting?
Even the batting in this one. They don't give you the
Stabilizer.
the one stabilizer, but you only put it
you
on
get
one
through?
piece of this,
Oh, okay.
which is the cassette.
Okay. So she's saying they're going to tell you in the directions to put Shape Flex, fusible backing, SF101, whatever you want to call it, on the piece that's white. Again, these directions are very, very explicit. They tell you everything. So just follow the directions and you'll be fine. Okay,
And they tell you,
here's-
well, we'll get to that when we're there.
Here's yours.
Thank you.
We're going to do the back of the bag first. There's your batting. You're just going to center that over. Again, you could take that into place if you feel more comfortable, or you can just hold it. That's fine. And it's going to tack it down. It's going to go around twice and tack it down. Do we trim that?
As far as I recall, yes. Here they're telling you how to prepare the fabric.
Yeah, they'll tell you how to prepare the fabrics by folding down the 1/2 inch for the zipper, just like all their other bags.
And they do trim it.
And we'll trim it. Good. We're good. How's your little patch coming?
Good.
Okay, cute. Cute, cute. These are really cute and fun projects, even for beginner embroiderers. These
Oh,
are
yeah.
really fun.
Yep. And for this one, I'm just going to do one.
And what is the minimum size hoop? I mean, what is the smallest large hoop that you need? Like a 5x7?
the 6x10 to make the
6x10. Okay.
That's why I
So
tell you,
it would work.
Kimberbell
It would
needs
work on
6x10.
this machine and on the Vesta.
Correct. The
Okay.
Vesta, the little
Yep.
brother, all those.
Yeah.
Yep.
6x10
Most
is
of their
the
one-day events
smallest
are
large
6x10
hoop. Okay.
hoops. Correct.
Oh,
You
Kathy's
want to
gonna.
cut? You can cut.
I can cut.
I
She
love that
likes to cut it right
6x10
now.
hoop.
I know. I told you you would.
Yep.
Yes.
And now I have 2.
That's what we do. Okay, so she's going to trim her batting, and then it's going to do a placement stitch for her fabric. So we'll do that placement stitch. We always forget about that one. Some people pass it up, but it's good to put it down, do the placement stitch, then do the tack down. She has a pretty pink in, so we're just doing our quilting in the same. It's going to be
Right.
like a tone-on-tone pink.
Right.
That'll be really pretty. So, Tommy, let's go over to Ruth Ann's and show them how it's doing the yellow over that piece of white felt. So it's completely covering the white felt that she put down with a total cover stitch. So it's really, really a cute stitch. So it's all going to look yellow.
At first it did like those padding stitches. Now it's doing the fill.
Yeah. Really, really cute.
We don't have the sample out here to show.
It's
but you
over
can-
here.
But you can see here on the picture. That's the yellow that we're doing right now.
So that was a piece of white felt that they cover in yellow stitches. Okay, let's go back over to Mary Lou. She's doing
I
a
just-
placement stitch right now for her fabric, and now we're going to do a tack down.
And what they tell you to do on this fabric is just to, we
Best
use
press.
best press it.
No shade flex, no nothing on that, just the fabric, but hit it with your best press. Make it a little crispy.
And sometimes I make it crispier than other times.
Yeah.
It's not.
So
bring
she's
it up
just
a little
centering
bit.
that over her batting, and it's going to do a tack down. It's going to go around it twice, and then it's going to quilt that. And then that's
Again,
gonna
you
be-
can tape it if you want.
Sure.
Look at that one, it decided to come that way instead of the other way, which,
It's all good.
yep.
So this one is done in 2 hoopings. Again, they're going to have you do the back first, then they'll have you do the front. And the front, of course, will have the zipper and everything in it, and then we'll do the lining. Very, very cool way.
And you really need to read the directions
Yes.
because they do this one different than they did the molly bag and
Okay.
a couple of the other ones. So
That's why we're here to tell you the read the directions because they do skip around.
It's actually going over this a 3rd time.
Uh-huh.
A 3rd time. I
Yeah,
thought
to
it
make
was
the
only
satin
twice.
stitch.
Yeah.
okay, so now it's just going to do the quilting. So we have a couple minutes,
Okay, good.
and when it's all done doing this, it's going to do registration marks, which help us put the thing together with thumbtacks, which
Okay,
we're going to
talk
do.
about that, and we are going to do that because a lot of their projects now they are doing with the thumbtack way. So it's going to be very neat to watch. And Rick Ann's giving us the eye like, what are you talking
Yeah.
about?
What is a thumbtack?
Yeah, they
You mean
literally
to
put
make
thumbtacks
a circle?
in your hoop to line up different parts of the bag. So it's a very cool way.
Very accurate.
Yes, very
Well,
accurate. So
it makes it so that you don't have, like sometimes we do the, oh looky, we left.
yeah, no, it's going to be cool. You guys are going to definitely like that for sure.
I was thinking of when we used to put a thumbtack through our fabric into a hole in the machine, and then you would sew in a
That's
circle.
right, I forgot
Yeah,
about
then you
that.
would sew in
yeah.
a circle. That's what
Jeez.
I was picturing.
So that just did a little cassette tape in the quilting. It did a little pair of sunglasses. The whole lightning bolt, that's always really groovy and rad, all those kind of fun words.
Because it is the 80s.
It was the 80s.
My daughter loved the 80s.
I do too. So did my daughter. Yeah. She was born in 82, so she was an 80s girl. Yeah.
Angie was 74.
Yeah.
So
They
it
were
was a
just
good,
talking
that was
today
her high
about
school years.
millennials were born in 82. Ahead of that, I think it was Gen Z, or is it the other way
Yeah.
around?
Yeah, Julie doesn't like to be called a millennial, but she's at that one cusp of being either or.
Uh-huh.
Oh, there's a heart. How cute. Very, very cute quilting. So I'm going to talk a little bit about this kit. If you did not get on this kit or get into buying it, we have a few left. It is item 100. It is in the bubble right now. It is the attendee kit. Again, you will get all the fabrics. You will get the USB stick with the designs on it. You will get all these designs, these 4 projects we're doing. It's just a really, really good one-day event. Their one-day events are in that cute little jelly tote. You get the tote bag.
That'll go with your Crocs.
They do it. I'm telling you, they do it up right.
They'll go with your Crocs.
The directions are already printed for you.
Yeah.
It's a nice little book. So these one-day events are totally ready to sew. All
They
need
even
is
give you a
thread.
needle to thread the.
The strawberry one.
Yeah, except that I
Okay.
forgot to
That's
put the
fine.
needle back.
The only thing you have to supply is thread and stabilizer.
Mhm.
They give you the batting, they give you the topping, all kind of things that you might
And
need.
everything is so well labeled.
I know. They label
Everything is labeled exactly.
And they
Okay. So we are done with our back of our bag. So we are going to take
got
that
it.
out and rehoop
Yep.
with the
Again
same.
with the same.
Okay. So she's again using medium cutaway, which stays in your project. So she's going to rehoop. Let's go back over and check out Ruth Ann and see how that patch is coming.
There it goes. Oh, I messed up.
You forgot your registration
I
marks.
forgot my registration marks.
He was in a hurry. He was in a hurry. Can you put it back in? I think you can. It's all in here. Let's put it back in.
It's good we like mistakes.
Yep.
How do you fix it?
We're gonna fix
We're
it.
gonna
We're
rehoop.
They can put it back
We're gonna
in and use the
rehoop, and I'm
projector,
gonna
right?
I'm gonna show on
This,
camera what
this
to
did
do.
the satin stitch and filled over
I do
here.
that all
then
the
it hopped
time.
over,
I
and
know,
now it's
you
starting
always
from
hurry.
this side to come up and meet.
See, that's why you're supposed to read the directions.
You can see color number 3, which is what I'm on, is 19 minutes. So that's the biggest part of this design, is this background fill.
All right, she's going to show you how to do these registration marks in the Solaris. If you have it, we will do the projector or whichever.
So what'd you mess up? You didn't. They skipped a step for the registration marks.
Yes,
Which
I
one
did.
Is it in here?
Right there are the registration marks. I just
Jumping
wasn't
ahead.
thinking. Wasn't thinking. So I'm
Glad
going
that
to.
never happens to me.
And I even said, make sure you read the directions, and I messed up. So I'm going to take a picture of it.
I was just showing
Which-
Tommy,
The
19.
Meridian, the Altair, the Destiny, the Solaris 2, the Solaris Vision, the Radiance, and the Avenir Luminaire all do this. They take the picture.
And we have a Meridian that is used. So
What? That's a great machine.
all for the price.
You can
So I'm
see
gonna
that
look at it
19
like
minutes
this.
is the bulk of this design,
Oh.
this background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It actually looks like it's pretty good, doesn't
Oh
it?
my gosh, you hooped it perfectly.
Doesn't it look like it?
That's pretty. That's.
Doesn't that look
I
good?
just went with
How
the,
did you
the
do that?
well, it was bent because it's cutaway.
Oh, it's
So I
bent.
just kind of put the hoop right where it was.
You just gotta
Okay.
It doesn't say it was right on,
So
No.
but it was already bent. It's
I'm
cutaway.
gonna.
Mhm.
What I'll do is go here, go up, and I'm just going to do those 4
Should
marks.
we do those in a different color thread, or do you think to see them?
We could.
How about a light purple, maybe?
Okay.
Just to show that we can see them.
Oh, excuse me.
It'll show if we're slightly off.
We'll do them in purple. That way you guys can see them, and that's going to help when we do the thumbtack thing.
I have to jump up and watch you do that.
I know, it's fun. They do it a lot on their projects. We just tend to think we're doing right in the center of ourselves. So we'd like to show
Oh,
it
who
for
needs
sure.
a thumbtack, right?
Exactly. But we
Well-
did bring them on the cruise for the project we're doing, yes.
I think one time when we first started doing them, they had that in one of the kits.
Yeah.
One of them, and we did it. Looks pretty good.
Okay, so we're going to do the registration marks right
Uh-huh. Good girl.
here. Good. We got this. And we are going to use that later when we add this backing to the front of our bag. So it's very important that you do this step and not skip it.
But why? Because like, wouldn't you just say like use the corners?
Yes,
Is it
but they're going to do
necessary?
thumbtacks. We'll show you the way they do them. Yeah, it's just a cool way that they do it.
We could have done just the corners, but we're doing it the way they told us.
Yeah.
But look at that.
We're going to follow the directions for a
Projector.
change.
We are following directions for a trade because it's a one-day event. We don't want to
Because we're on camera.
and we don't want to be kicked off the Kimberbell Island. We're
Yeah.
not following directions. Okay, so now.
Now
we're
I
gonna-
can do that.
So
But
we're
look at-
done with our back piece. We're going to unhoop and we're going to hoop another piece of cutaway and we're going to start on the front of our bag. But in the meantime, Tommy, I'll have you come back over and still the 19 minutes is going with Ruthann, that back satin stitch. It's really making a heavy patch, which is very cool because you want your patches to be heavy.
Well, and you don't want your background showing through.
Nope,
It's
very,
nice
very
and dense,
cool.
very dense.
So this one's very cool. And then in the meantime, Tommy, could you maybe put the camera on that quilt right there?
Let me get out of the way.
All right, guys, see this quilt?
Do you want me to pick up the bottom?
This is vintage boardwalk. It's fine. And how adorable is this quilt, right? I know, it's adorable. And guess what? We are raffling it off. Not today. We're going to raffle it off in our spring event. But anybody that's in this event today is already in the drawing. Anybody on the cruise is already in the drawing. And anybody coming to the spring event will be in the drawing.
Oh, nice.
So isn't it just adorable? Kimberbell gave it to us. There's some flowers on there. Show them, Stephen. Some of the chenille, palm trees, and it's
I like all the
just
all the
adorable.
bathing suits.
I know the bathing suits. There's even the bikini. It's
Yeah.
just really cute. Really cute.
Look at
So
this.
Oh, and
somebody
there's
will be-
men's trunks.
Yes. There's a beach bag with the sunglasses and a little towel rolled up.
Volkswagen
Look
with a
at-
skate with a surfboard.
Coca-Cola. I just the flip-flops with the flowers. Very, very cute. So somebody will be a lucky winner of that at our spring event.
And then you can pretend like you made it when someone asks you.
No, Kimberbell made it. They gave it to us. So.
No,
But
I meant
did
no, I
start it.
meant whoever wins it.
Oh,
If
that's
someone
right.
says, "Did you make that?" Say, "Well, of course I did."
Of course I did. I made a palm tree and a flip-flop and something else when it first came out, just to show them all I need is a little vitamin C, a CA,
Mhm.
you know. It was cute. It's an oldie but goodie of Kimberbell's. They don't have it anymore. It was Vintage Boardwalk, it was called.
It was very nice
So
of them.
It's
to
cute.
donate
Yes, it was
that.
very nice of them.
So do we want to see?
Okay, so we're gonna come back over to Mary Lou, and she's gonna load the front. Again, she's on a 6x10 hoop. We have
With medium cutaway.
medium cutaway. Again, the cutaway will stay in your project. You're gonna hit this
This one.
design. That is the top of our bag.
And it starts out the same way. A placement line for the batting.
Let's go do a satin stitch all around it.
I thought it was done.
Just when you think your patch is done, it does a satin stitch all the way around it. So we're still sewing yellow on Ruthann.
Okay.
Okay, so this is gonna do a placement stitch for batting.
Oh, I see that now. Yep.
This does it a little different than some of them where there's no batting up here.
Right, okay, so
You know?
in the book, it'll show you the placement stitch for the batting. This is where we're at. We are on page 13, we're at 3. We're gonna place our project batting. We're gonna tack it down and trim it. But there is no batting under the zipper or even the top of the bag. The Molly bags there is, some of their other bags, there are batting pieces at the top, but this particular one there is not. So everybody's like, wow, wow, where's the batting on top? It's not there.
Calm down.
It's not there. Looks like the United States or something.
Yeah, it does. It looks like it does look like a map
It does look like a map.
when there's nothing on it.
It reminded me of Pennsylvania.
Yeah,
A little
it
bit
sure
of
does.
Pennsylvania.
It looks like a state, yes, for sure. Okay, now this will go around twice because it's a tack down, and then Mary Lou will trim it, and then we're going to do the zipper, which again, she will need her Kimberbell tape for. You definitely want to tape in your zipper. Don't think you can just hold that because you can't. Okay, so she's trimming her batting. She likes to leave hers in the machine and do
Well,
it.
especially since I'm right here. I mean, I
She-
could take it out and
people
hand
can
it
do
to
that.
you.
Yeah, people can do that though. They can leave it in the machine and trim, and she does that a lot with her bags. She's a bowl bag maker, so.
Well, usually I
Even
give you
irons in
this
the
one.
machine. you ever see her put the iron
Oh,
right
she
on the
does.
bed of the machine?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Who, me?
Gloria.
Gloria.
Oh, I was gonna say I don't do that.
No.
Okay. Now it's going to do the placement line for the zipper.
Again, she has her pink thread in. That's good to use until we have to change colors.
And you know how sometimes Kimberbell does the stitch and then you flap it back? This one you actually don't. You do a 1/2 inch.
That's why we're doing it live. To show
Placement.
you their little tricks on these events, for sure. Oh, I think it's time for another prize.
Okay.
Let's go for a prize.
Now I'm doing this and centering it on that line. The zipper goes up to the top.
Okay,
Are you on there, Kath?
I'm gonna do a little prize.
Okay, go ahead.
Lori Wesley, you won a set of glide thread. It's from Quilty Little Christmas, but it's beautiful glide thread. So you are lucky. Lori Wesley, you'll be getting that in the mail. Okay, let's go back and see what our girls are sewing.
You know, you try and center this as best you can.
Okay, so she has a placement for her zipper. She did directly on the stabilizer. Now she's taping the zipper right in the center of that on top. So that's just basically how they do their bags. You can see where that needle is going to drop. It's going to go right underneath those teeth. We're changing threads finally.
Finally. I almost fell asleep.
So that is tacking down her zipper on both sides. Sometimes it'll look like it's not completely even, but that's just how they do that. It does it on all their projects, and it will even up when you have the fabrics.
It might be slightly off now.
No,
Now
I
this
think
is
they
where I have to
probably-
read.
They want you to trim the stabilizer out of the back of the
Yes.
zipper. We always skip that, but this one you're going to turn to the back of the hoop, and you're just going to take
Right
your
in
little
between those
snippies,
lines.
and you're just going to trim that stabilizer because you want to be able to open your bag. Okay, so while she's trimming that, we can go back over to Ruth Ann. She's
I know.
changing colors, and she's going to start doing her letters.
Can't get the needle didn't thread. There we go.
Okay, so it's going to start doing the word choose. So she put her light blue in.
And what it does is, it does CH, and then it leaves a blank space, then OSE. Then you come back and put your purple H, and then it puts the first over
Flower.
top of the purple.
Okay. It will jump around, so
Yeah. So don't think that it forgot the first O.
don't think it's missing letters. It's not. It just jumps around.
I'm gonna take
Okay.
that off. Wait till I read my directions and see where I'm at.
Okay, so turn to the back of the hoop, carefully trim that out. Now we are going to take the right side of the
Away from that
fabric
machine.
lining already.
Oh, on the back of the hoop.
Okay, so while you're on the back of the hoop trimming out your zipper, you're going to stay on the back of the hoop and tape in your lining already. So she has that piece prepared, and it has a fold in it that we did a little crease, and we're just going to tape it right above the zipper.
Right above the center. Now normally I would go to my table and do this. So this is where it's very different than the other one. So I'm just right above the zipper. Thank you. Then tape the corners, and I'm going to flip it around, and I'm going to do this part.
On the top of it.
I'm going to turn it around. And this will go right here.
And you want to tape these pieces in place. It does help you. You don't want them jumping around at all. So definitely tape when we tape. We'll tell you to hold when we hold, but when we tell you to tape, you probably should tape.
Right there. Go down that center. It has a, I didn't want
I
that
was
in
going to say
there.
they're a little pretty.
It's from the fabric.
Yeah.
Okay. And tape this side. Okay, now I can stitch the top of the zipper. All right.
Okay, so this is going to do a tack down of the lining fabric and the above zipper fabric at the same time. We like when that happens. It does a little beam stitch right there on the top. That's kind of like a finishing stitch, which is really cool on the top of the zipper. It will also do that on the bottom of the zipper when it adds that fabric.
We're going to do the same
Now,
thing,
with the lining inside.
and that has that 1/2 inch.
Iron down. Turn to the back of the hoop, and you're going to take the other piece of lining fabric with the fold and put it right underneath that zipper teeth and tape it into place. When you're taping on the back of your hoop, you tape all 4 corners.
Yes.
It will slip if you do not. Make sure you tape all 4 corners.
Kathy's cutting my tape for me. That's good. One more. Then we go to the front and do the same, I believe. Right?
That was the lining fabric. Now you're going to, on number 16, turn to the front of the hoop, place the below zipper front fabric right side up with the fold aligned along the left edge of the zipper teeth. Again, tape it into place because you don't want that to shift while it's tacking everything down at once. And you also get a roll of Kimberbell tape in these event packs. because
Which is nice
they
because
use
you
a
always
lot of
need
tape,
them.
But they do give you a roll of tape. Every attendee kit gets that.
I'm just using that. And this one,
Okay, so now in your window, you're going to see that it's going to do a tack down of those 2 fabrics.
I didn't like that.
It says stitch the below zipper front and below zipper lining tack down. Oh, then we're going to flip the lining. Okay, you're going to stitch it, tacking them both down, and then we're going to flip the lining.
Oh,
out.
that's right. I was like, oh, what are you talking about?
Now I'm changing to violet,
Okay, that's
so I
going to
can
your H.
I can sew the H on happy.
Okay, so let's just show them real quick, Tommy. They did skip a 0 there, or a little O letter, the little flower letter, and they're going down to do the H first, which has a big like tail up here, and then it'll go back and do a flower. So don't think it missed one of your letters. It did not. It will go back and do that one. Okay, so now we have to very carefully watch Mary Lou. So this has definitely tacked down that little bean stitch underneath the zipper. Let's
And
show
it
them
only
both
did
of
it.
those.
It only did it right there.
This is the only stitch it made right here. So both of those are done. Now it has you going to the back and flipping your lining up. This is different from all of their bags.
That's why I said you have to read the directions. We'll take out the tape on both sides.
We're using paper tape from Kimberbell. It comes in your kit. Linda, we are showing it today.
So I just like to look at
Pre-order
it.
is on
and hit
today.
to the back.
Sorry I'm not answering a lot of questions. The questions are in here and we're out in the other room. So I'm trying to look at your questions now. Okay, so she's folding up her lining fabric and taping it out of the way. Now what do we do?
Now we go to the front of the hoop.
And attack down just the front piece.
Okay.
This is a little different than what we normally do. So it's just going to do a U and tack down those 3 sides.
Yeah, it's just,
Oh, I know why they're doing this. So that when you do the cassette tape part, there's not all the threads in the lining.
right.
Oh, they're geniuses.
It's all out of the way.
When you normally do the back, would there be?
We would do the lining after all this step. They had us do the lining before, which is very odd. We never used to do the lining until the end.
I know, I was like,
I know, it's kind of weird.
More than one way to bake a cake.
There you go. Okay, so
Okay.
the next one is going to do a placement stitch for your fabric that has the SF101 on it. So, are you going to continue to use the pink or what's?
well,
Let's look at our little. sample.
what they say here is you can just use anything to put this down, but I will use,
It's going to trim in white.
no. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the white. But then you switch out before you do the final thing because you're gonna put a lot of colors on that because that's gonna be a cassette tape.
Thank you, Judy. Yes, Linda, we are. We're pre-selling it today. I was excited.
So we'll do the placement line for that.
Now this is the only piece of fabric that had the SF101 on it. Again, because we're covering up a darker fabric and you don't want the pink to show through.
Right.
So they're doing the Shapeplex SF101, fusible backing, whichever you prefer. We're selling the Kimberbell one today.
So I'm just gonna set the center on top.
So center that white piece of fabric over top of that little placement lines. And now we're going to do a tack down line.
Oh, wait a minute.
Do not trim the fabric at this time. It is in highlighted words. Do not trim the fabric at this time.
It looked for a minute like it was a little loose, but it's fine.
Okay, so they're going to tack that down. And here it is, Tommy, in highlight. Do not trim the fabric at this time. They highlight that for us. They just walk us
There's
through
a reason,
everything.
yes, they do.
How you doing, Ruthie
I
Ann?
just want to get this little tail. It's sticking
Guess
up
I
from
could
my
have
tray. I
centered
don't
it a
want
little
to be in the
better.
blue. I'm going back to the blue so I can get in my first flower O
Little,
where it says choose.
so cute.
Very cute.
Okay, so it's going around this twice, and we're going to trim it. And then we're going to start decorating the cassette tape.
We don't trim it.
Oh, we do not trim it at this time. Just said that. Do
And
not
I said,
trim
and
it
I
this
didn't,
time.
I didn't
And
center
highlight.
it very
I just said
well,
that
but
to you guys.
yes, you did. So now it just starts with a bunch of colors making the different stitches that are here. So we start down here with the purple one.
Okay, Suzanne, the contents of this kit, it is in the bubble right now as item 100. It is the whole kit. So while they're starting those two, Tommy, can we go back into here and show them everything that comes in this? Okay, so this is what you get. It's called Stitch and Rewind, a 10D kit. It comes in this cute little drawstring white bag. And then when you pull out the bag, it is this cute little jelly tote. And it has all of the fabrics marked
She
for
took
the
my
projects.
snippers away.
So you get the batting, all the fabrics, the felts,
There you go.
everything you need in each little
Whoops,
pack.
sorry. I have
So
another
you'll get
pair.
enough to
All right.
make the zipper pouch, the little strawberry box, and the little Choose Happy patch. You'll get a set of stickers. You will get a set of the iron-on to make those patches. You'll get a pin that you can make it a pin if you'd like. You'll get the directions already printed for you. There's some twine to add to embellish some of these. You can't go wrong with Kimberbell's attendee kits. They have everything. Here's your directions already printed for everything. And here's your little stick that's marked, Stitch and Rewind, 80's edition, really cute. So you're ready to sew. All you need is thread and stapler.
I was looking at the C, and it looks like there's a bite out of it. I thought, I wonder why that's like that, but that's where they're going to put this little pink flower.
Ruthie Ann, purchase this particular one-day event and you buy additional Kimberbell products, which we all do, you will get this CD for free. It's a bonus CD, and it is a bunch of the patches. Little roller skate, heart, strawberry, sunglasses, happy face, little cassette tape. They're
so now I
all
do
patches
white.
that you can make. Little flower. Very, very cute. It's a very cute one. Oh, Judy, it's easy. You follow these directions, you're perfectly fine. All right, let's go back out and check on these girls.
This,
All right, Miss
I'm
Ruth Ann.
changing to the white.
Okay.
They call it chrome on the machine here, but it's white.
Okay, so she's changing to her white. It's going to do the centers of the little daisy flowers and the letter A.
And the letter A.
Okay.
This one takes a total of 8 minutes just to do that one line.
You see how they have it? It's crazy. And you know how to do that. Let's pull a prize. Okay, let's pull a prize. How about you pull the name there, Thomas, out of there, and it's going to be a roll of heavy cutaway. Kimberbell sent me that. Give it away. Okay, I know I pulled them all. Okay, and the name winner is Cindy Cordham Clark. You won a whole roll of the heavy cutaway. This is perfect for molly bags. It's perfect for this. You can use it in this little cassette bag, even though they call for medium. It's heavy, but you can use it in molly bags. You can use it in anything. They use this on some of the backs of sweatshirts sometimes when they're embroidering. That's medium. No. Nope, it's just a freebie that Kimberbell sent me to raffle off, and I just raffled it off. So that's down to 3. We have a few more prizes. Let's just pull another one while the girls are sewing. This is going to be a CD of the bundle event. This is very, very cute. This is all kind of little plant candle mats for season. And we have Luara Stewart. You won one of the CDs. So great. If you have the CD already, you can switch it out. I have other ones. But this is an only, I can't sell this one. This is an only giveaway one that we have. So it's a cool one. Laura? Yeah. Well, she bought this. All the ones that bought this event is who I have in here. So she should be on, or she'll rewatch it. Everybody's so friendly. Okay, let's go check out the girls. Okay, so I think what we'll do, Tommy, is we'll just show them one more time sewing, and they're basically going to be just doing a lot of stitching on here. We'll sell some more product while you're both stitching until we go to like a construction type. So Ruth Ann's going to finish her letters with all different colors of thread. So it will look like this when we're done.
These 3. Yep.
So we'll come back and see her. And Mary Lou's going to finish hers with all these colors of thread to make it look like the cassette tape. So when it comes time to add the vinyl on the little, we'll come back and check it out. And in the meantime, I will show you guys some more product.
Well, so we gotta wait that long?
No, we're going to go do product.
Okay.
Okay, so what's my next item? The first item in the bubble right now is this attendee kit. I have a few left, so if you want to get in on this, this is the time to buy it. And I will say, everything I'm selling today is 10% back in your account. I know, they still have it on. I thought it was till Sunday, but I think, you know, they're crazy. So 10% back, this is the time. Okay, so what is our next item? Oh, the little charms. Do you want to hand me stuff?
Sure.
Okay. She's going to help me hand me stuff. So these go with this little project. They're 80's zipper charms. You can purchase these for anything. They have a little lobster claw on them. They can be hooked onto a little zipper pouch, a little backpack, a little anything. It's the happy face flower, the little roller skate, and the cassette tape. Very cute.
Yes.
Kids would love this. Love this for their backpacks or anything. They click on, they have the lobster claw on them. So cute. Okay, next is the mint jelly tote. So it is this in the mint green. It's this, what's in the bubble right now. You can buy just this jelly tote, and by itself, it's perfect for the beach, perfect for little projects to go sewing at a friend's house or anywhere. It's just a really cute tote. It's in their signature mint color though. So that one just came out also. That's item 102. All right, now 103 is going to be the Build-A-Bag. So this is what we are going to start showing next week. The Build-A-Bag, can you bring in the actual poppy bag?
Sure.
Okay, so this is We Love to Stitch, okay? So this is a different bag that we are going to show how to cut the fabrics. You know what I'm wondering? Okay, so this is the actual bag, so adorable, and this is the pattern for it. So we're going to show you how to cut this out to make this bag next week, and then the following week we're going to sew the first one. So this particular class is going to be at noon next Wednesday. So let's skip over those, Tommy, and go down to Kimberbell Project Batting. So if you hit the Kimberbell Project Batting, you click on the glue part of that, a drop menu is going to come down, and that is going to show you all the sizes that this project batting comes in. So there is a 19 by 3 yards, there is a 40 by 40, and there is a 60 by 60. So whatever size you want for this is absolutely perfect for all of our projects. So you definitely want to get one of these Kimberbell battings because they are in all 3 sizes. Okay, and the next is going to be the, let's do, nope, I'm not going to do that or the no-show. I'm going to go right into the Kimberbell stuff. Hopping down the bunny trail. Okay, so this one was on a pre-order and they came in, so they have been going out every day. So the first one is our bundle. And you will get in our bundle, you will get the CD, you will get the embellishment kit, you will get the fabric kit. Look at how adorable this is. Next week at 3 o'clock on our Kimberbell show, we will be cutting all of this project up, putting it in our project bags and getting ready to stitch it out. So at noon, we will be cutting the poppy bag, and at 3, we will be cutting the Hopping Down the Bunny Trail. It's going to be a cutting session next Wednesday for both projects. So first, this is your bundle. You will get the CD, the embellishment kit, and a fabric kit to make one pillow. It includes the backing. Everything is in here to make that. If you don't want to buy the, oh good, Rebecca. If you do not want to buy the bundle, you can buy just the CD. And the CD is Hopping Down the Bunny Trail. This is all the fabrics they require. You can certainly use your own fabrics if you don't want to buy the fabric kit. But this will be all the designs. It comes in all the formats, and it will have the directions on this also. And that is going to be the CD only. That's item 113. Item 114 is going to be the embellishment kit. This embellishment kit is fabulous. The grass is even cut for you guys out of the sparkle vinyl that you're going to iron on to the bottom of the bench pillow. So I don't know if Tommy can zoom in on this. So see this little grass right here? It's all that. It's already pre-cut, ready to iron on, and it's sparkle vinyl.
Instead of having
Or
to
you
cut.
can cut your own out if you want to sit there and cut all of this out in little pieces. No.
No.
Buy the embellishment kit. It's going to have the big 3-inch zipper for the back of the pillow. It's going to have the grass. It's going to have all the little, and it also has this little quilt. I have to show this. one of the cutie quilts are in here that we did last year, and it's a mini one that you're going to hang on the one little house. Look at that. Oh my gosh, stop the cuteness. You're a good egg mini quilt. I know. It's ready to hang. You're just going to make this little quilt, flip it, and it's going to be a little quilt hanging on your little fence. So fun, right? And it comes with these cute little buttons, ladybugs. So cute. Yes, MJ, we will. Towards the end of the event, I will do that. Okay. Okay, so this is going to be the embellishment kit. Next is the fabric kit only. So if you want to make 2 of these, you're going to need another fabric kit. So you can also buy the fabric by itself if you're going to make 2 of them. And that is going to be this cute box, although not all of them come in a box. Some of them come in a cute little tote now. It's a cute little Easter basket tote that is absolutely adorable. So that you can buy separate if you're going to make a separate one. That was the fabric. Okay, they also came out with a thread kit. So item 115 is going to be the thread kit. We just got these in. If you have ordered it, it is going out the door. It is Hopping Down the Bunny Trail Glide thread set. Check out these colors. They're absolutely gorgeous. There is 12 in here. 12. I know. They're beautiful. Some of these colors I've never even seen in the Glide. You know how we like our Glide thread. So that's a very pretty set. Very, very cute. Okay. Now the next item is going to be our, well, we always put these in, and then our zipper pouch too for Kimberbell. So we have the Fomore snips. You know, we use those for everything. We absolutely love them. They're Fomore titanium snips. And we have that one in, and I love my purple Kais. I put these in every show I do, no matter what. Kimberbell has come out with a scissor case. Item 118 is their scissor case. This is perfect to keep all of your scissors in. Absolutely adorable. There are zipper pouches to keep things in, USB sticks in here, zippers, in, anything in here. Really, really cute. Very, very cute. So grab these while we have them. They're a hot item, and it is in their signature mint color. Now, they have come out with their own scissors, which I absolutely love too. Here is their little,
Let Ryan carry it. You take it.
they're like the Fomore titanium snips. They are curved, they are serrated, and their signature mint color. So if you want those, they are perfect for this little kit. And then next is their applique scissors. I have not used these yet, guys. I have not. Some people like them because of the way they are curved. We'll have to ask the pro out there, Ruth Ann, what she likes to use with these applique scissors. But these are very, very popular. We've been selling a lot of them. I know our next event, when we do the poppy bag, they ask you to use duckbill scissors. So we'll be selling those too. Very, very, very cute stuff. All right, I heard some ding-dongs. Let's go out and check on the girls, Tommy, and see where they're at. And we'll be back to sell some more things. That's why I jumped ahead. I just remember that. Okay, where are we at here?
My last thread, and it's
Oh my
called
gosh.
Slightly Green.
Slightly green, and
Yes.
she's doing her last letter, which is the P. Again, it jumped around. It did some of the letters, and then it went back. So don't think it's skipping any letters. It even did a couple cute flowers.
And like I said to Mary Lou, the C, it looks like there was a bite out of it, and that's because it was going to put the flower over it later. I looked at it and I thought, uh-oh.
Yep, how about that? So that's good that you tell us that. That works.
It looked like it missed it.
I still have some more rows to stitch before
Okay.
anything exciting.
Okay, so she's doing her little rainbow rows on that cassette tape. So there's quite a few there. There's 6 rows. She's on her 3rd one. So we'll stop back and see her when she goes to do the vinyl.
Or this, too.
Or that. Very, very cute. Okay, we're going to show the rope bowls next. The Kimberbell oval ropables. I thought they were coming in the middle of February, but they're actually coming in March 5th. So it's a couple more weeks yet, but they are on their way the very first week of March. So it's the CD. It's called Holiday Ropables. Mary Lou has rocked out a couple already. Yes, you are going to make one of these at the spring event if you come to our spring event. And now look at this one she just did. That is the Valentine one. It says love all days, every day. Stop the cuteness. Tommy, can you zoom in on that? This is one of their Valentine designs in this ropal, and look at how beautiful it is. These three are applique, and the rest is stitched. Is that not gorgeous? So fun. So if you didn't get the CD yet, you definitely want to put in for it now. You'll be the first ones to get them as soon as we get our first shipment. This is a really, really good set. We will be demoing this. We will be actually sewing one of these at our spring event. That's Holiday Ropal CD. There is an embellishment kit that comes with that. That should be next in our lineup. And the embellishment kit comes with these cute little tabs of leather and cute little buttons and little designs that you can make, little tabs.
Look,
Yeah, you can change that. And then little buttons that you can add to your tassels. Really, really
I happen
cute.
to spy
Look
it.
at this little heart button. Oh, so many cute ideas. So this will be
It
on the way
happens.
March 5th, also
Unfortunately.
with the CD. And I know you guys are all anxious to get it, but we will have it for you shipped out the minute we get it. I know, the heart bowl is so good. Okay, next is going to be their Kimberbell rope. We
I'm
absolutely
done.
love this rope. Mary Lou did
I'm
all of
trying to
these
sew
with
again
this
with
rope.
green.
You can do the mountain thread also, but this one is a little bit wider. It's 1/4 inch. It's a little wider than the mountain thread company. And this is what you'll be using in the spring event. Very, very cute. Can you add more of that? I just got a bunch in.
I didn't realize I was
So,
finished. It didn't play a little
That
song
is
for
really,
me.
really a must-have. You have to get this rope. And Mary Lou says it would make 2 of these, or 1 big one and 1 small one.
What with the?
It's full.
I think you get 2 big ones, or
2 big ones or a few small ones out of this one. Can you show the embellishments for the bowl? Yes, Kathy. We only have a picture. The kit is not here till March 5th, but it is these cute little leather tabs. You'll get leather tabs. You'll get designs to that are on that CD to embellish them with on these leather tags, and you'll get buttons, and you'll get little flower buttons. Really, really cute embellishment kit. Very cute. Look at the bunny peeking out of your basket. Heart buttons. It's a really good embellishment kit, so you definitely want to get that if you're getting the CD, because you want to be able to embellish your bowl with all these cute little tabs. Very, very cute. And it's holidays, so you're getting quite a few holidays in here. You've got Halloween, Thanksgiving, Valentine's, Christmas, Easter, Sweet Land of Liberty for summer, and you've got the Have a Lucky Day for St. Patrick's Day. Really, really cute. Okay, so Ruth Ann has to watch her mic because they're hearing the stitching going on. Okay, so next item is going to be the fusible backing for Kimberbell. Item 120. Oh, wait. What's wrong? Sure. Okay. Fusible backing. This is your SF101. This is your Shape Flex. This is what you need on the back of all the bunny pillows, all that hopping down the bunny trail background pieces that we're going to background quilt. You need to put this on the back of your fabrics. We have it on the back of the CD case in there. This is your interfacing that you have to put on the back before you do background quilting. It just makes your stitches so much more sharp and very, very little pucker. Oh, thanks, Kath. So that is 12 by 5 yards. That's the fusible backing. The next item up is the wash away. I put the big one in. This is what Ruth Ann is using on those patches. This is what you're going to want to use on any of your lace projects. This is wash away stabilizer, 20 inches by 10 yards. We're using, I believe, 2 pieces. in those patches.
And the patch is good
Mhm.
too.
And lace, any of the lace designs that Mary Lou does, she usually uses 2 layers.
Mm-hmm.
So you definitely want to get the bigger roll. It's nice to have, and you'll use 2 layers when you make any.
And you also use it for what she's ready to do next, because she's ready to do the
Strawberry.
strawberry.
Okay, so you need this for a lot of projects. Okay. Next is going to be the light mesh.
wait
Okay,
till
this is Kimberbell's brand
come
of
out.
no-show. It's called light mesh cutaway. If your project calls for any kind of cutaway that you're leaving in the project, we usually do the light mesh. We are using a medium cutaway in that one because they want it to have a little bit more stability, or a heavy weight, but we love this no-show. We use it for a lot. Okay, now let's go out and check them out again.
Good on that one. She's ready to go for the next piece for her. I'm still working on my stripes.
Okay, so she's done with her little Choose Happy. So Tommy, you can just show them here. She's done. This is our first one. And this again is on sew and wash. So we will take this and just rinse it, and this will disintegrate with water, and it will be ready to either use the pin or we will adhere the patch. And we'll talk about that after we do another project.
Okay. And just like before, I go to my pocket, I go to my USB, I go to the Kimberbell one-day event, I arrow over till I find my PES. And this was my first project. These are Mary Lou's, and this is the strawberry bag that I'm doing. Set, edit end, and embroidery. Okay? Bambino blue. Am I just using the same colors that I did?
Yes, sir.
Well, usually what
Because it says light brown. I don't have a light brown.
no,
here.
I don't. I would follow the directions there, and usually you just use the green. First, you're just going to do a placement line, so it can
Right.
be anything. They sort
Okay.
of say to use anything.
Okay.
But once you start sewing the actual green, you want green, and the pink, you'll want pink.
It's just those two. That's it.
Pretty much.
All right.
Yep.
I'll just use what I have then. All right. Okay. So I'm going to do my placement line then.
Okay, you see you're on your last little thing of yellow.
And it's funny when you look at it because of the way the
Wait,
pink's
big long
stitched
string
weird and
I don't know how that happened. Okay.
Okay, so we're only using 1 layer of sew and wash for the strawberry box. Okay.
It says place the leaves. Okay.
Okay, so there's a little piece of felt in your kit
I actually have
that's
two.
their brand new. We'll have to ask Mary Lou, she made that. You can explain what they're doing
Can you
with
tell
that.
them what machine Ruth Ann's using?
Yes, Steven's going to talk about that machine because if you are like us and
I
you
have
want to
2 of
rock
them.
out 2 items
Should
at one
there be 2?
time, you need a second
yeah, because
embroidery
one goes
machine.
behind.
Oh, okay. So this one, first of all, goes on top. Right side's up. Make sure that I'm doing it right. Stitch length. Right side's up covering. Okay.
And you're going to have to shift it when you, because I don't think you cut it out at the same time. It's weird.
You're going to have to
Now
shift
pay
it.
attention.
What do you mean shift it?
So you see how it's
So,
overlapping?
yeah, so it doesn't overlap. All right.
So you might have to like trim it a bit.
Okay. Trim that corner off. Okay.
So this is one of their new pieces of felt, which they're going to show a lot in their Hoppin' Down the Bunny Trail and in this event. So we will have this for sale also. It's really, really cute to have.
It is cute.
They have the stripe one, they have the gingham one, they have the plain ones. Very cute.
Yeah, what they'll have you do is they'll have you tape it up, but you're going to actually put the back on after you do all the decorative design on top.
So
Then you're good.
we do not trim the fabric at this time.
No, stitch the base details.
Then
Now
you're
we
good.
do the details. So you could
Okay.
just, are you doing it in green?
I
That's
assume.
pretty much what I did.
Yep.
Green and-
So just hit the go button.
Okay.
Cute, cute.
Then the back gets stitched on and then you trim it.
Okay, that
I
makes
guess
it easy
is
enough.
what it looks like.
I didn't make that one, so I'm not
Yeah,
real sure
turn the
how to.
hoop over.
No, they actually don't have you trim until the very end. It's weird.
Oh, okay.
You actually tape that piece up to get it out of the way.
Okay. I could just trim the edge. I could just trim the corner off, couldn't I? I can tape it.
Yeah, they have you tape it back for whatever reason
Okay, I can tape it.
after you do the top.
After you sew the back on. Miss Kathy,
Yes,
could you get me a few pieces of tape ready, please?
sure will.
You can take that right now.
Because I have to tape this on the back.
Very cute.
Probably could have gone with a little darker green for these accents, but that's okay.
Okay. Now for mine,
Okay, we're gonna go back over to Mary Lou because she's gonna do something crazy.
well, really what we do is we trim all the white now around close. You trim the white all the way around.
Okay, so they have you doing all the embroidery first, then trimming the fabric. And again, remember, this is the one with the shape flex, the fusible backing, the SF101 on it. So you want to just get that trimmed up. Nice and close around. It does do a satin stitch around here.
And what it'll do now is, after that, it'll do the satin stitch all the way around.
Okay, so we got that all trimmed up. Now it's going to do a satin stitch around the white.
And I'm still keeping that back piece out of the way.
Oh, geez. Okay, thanks for that little clue.
I only noticed because it was flapping there. So now it's just going to do the, but I'm going to switch the thread because I want white around that.
So, Stephen, what machine is this that Ruth Ann has? Because you need a second embroidery machine so you could do all these at one time.
This one is the Brother NQ3550W. We call it the 007 machine because it all those numbers. But NQ3550W. It goes up to a 6x10 hoop. It also comes with a 5x7. It's sewing and embroidery. It has pivot function. It has a great needle threader, automatic fabric sensor that controls the pressure foot pressure and tensions. You'll notice there's no tension knobs on it. So it's a great first machine, second machine, third machine. We don't judge here. So
Get all these projects done at the same time.
I like that you can do a 6x10.
6x10 hoop on this one. Yep. So if you need a little machine just to sew on, travel with, just to have, we got it for you.
They have to call for the price?
Well, the price on mine is higher than what you pay if you call.
Oh,
So
if you call and talk
so
to
if you
Steve
call-
or Johnny, you're going to get a better deal.
Yeah. So give us a call, 412-344-2330, option 2. It rings right to us.
Great.
Thanks,
Thanks,
everyone.
honey. That's a great little machine. Being that it's a combo machine, that it sews and embroiders, you could take that to retreats or take it
any-
to your
any
grandkids'
retreat.
house, take it to your niece's to shop.
Instead of taking the big monster.
Yeah, that's right. You definitely need that second machine. Or like Stephen said, third, fourth, and fifth.
Right now it's doing the satin stitch all the way around.
And this one, I assume you just trimmed the 4 sides? So Tommy, let's run in here and I just want to show 2 things about cutting, and then we'll come back out. Okay, so sorry with the back and forth. Okay, so this is your Choose Happy, and all you do is you want to just trim around it as close as you can, that stabilizer, and then you can go rinse this in the sink, and it's going to disintegrate the rest of that. It does not hurt your pipes. It does not, like, any plumbers aren't coming to your house. It's just a little bit of stabilizer that's going to disintegrate and go down, and then you're going to end up with your patch. Very, very cute. And we'll show you the back part after. Yes, Kippy, that one is the same size as the Vesta. Now your backing piece, Mary Lou said just trim the 4 sides around. So you could just take your rotary cutter and trim the stabilizer off, and then we'll show you how we're going to add this on with the little registration marks when she's done with the top. So you just cut all 4 sides, and then this piece is ready to be added to the top piece when we're done. All right, that's the 2 cuttings. Anybody else? Anybody else? Okay, let's go back. Poor Tommy has to go back and forth.
Do you want?
Okay,
do you
so
wanna
where are you
show-
at, my lady?
I'm going to put this on the back. Do you want to show that or
Yep.
not?
Okay, so now she did her detailed stitching on the front of that little top leaf. Now she's taking the second piece of flannel, flipping over her hoop, and taping it on the back.
That's step number 7.
Again, tape all 4 sides when you're on the back of your hoop. Remember, you do not want that folding or flipping. Tape all 4 corners. We suggest that anytime on the back of a hoop.
Can't hold this with your fingers on the back.
No, nope, you cannot.
No, you can hold the front, but not the back.
That's right. So now she'll put her hoop back in, and it's going to do a stitch around and going to tack that down. Very, very cute.
Okay. And here we go. I don't know why I'm holding it. It's stitched down. I'm sitting here holding it.
That's what we're used to doing. So cute.
I was telling Mary Lou the name of this green on the screen is Slightly Green.
Oh, yeah.
Slightly, and it is slightly
It is
green.
slightly green. It matches the little gingham perfect.
I assume it'll go twice since we have to trim it.
That's a little bean stitch. It will
Oh,
only
okay,
go once.
so it only has to go once. Okay.
But you don't trim it yet.
Yep, I see that.
It's really,
That's crazy.
it is crazy the way they do it.
That's why we ask you guys, follow the directions on here. The directions are
I need
perfect with pictures.
I need one more piece of tape because in the front they don't want you to trim the corner. They want you to tape it back. I don't know why.
Okay.
Well,
Now it's making the 2 little grommet holes that you were going to,
Oh, okay.
I'm assuming, do you punch those out with the grommet?
yep,
Perfect press? We should put that in.
we have it
Perfect
over
punch.
there.
Okay, we'll put that in today because that's perfect for these little grommet holes.
Yeah,
So
after
your
you
little
do-
leaf actually ties on.
Yes.
Cute.
And after you're done with that, then you're going to tape the front back, that one corner, and the back side corner too.
So I tape the back also.
Yes.
All right.
Out of the way.
All righty. There's the front. One more piece of tape.
It's very interesting.
I don't know if I could reuse one of these or not, but
Sometimes you can reuse the tape. The Kimberbell tape is the best, but that's what they tell you to do to get it out of the way, not to
Yeah.
trim it.
Yes.
Right. See?
that's
Well,
what
yeah,
I
I
said.
think
Then I
part of
can
the
trim that. And
problem
Mary Lou
is-
goes, "Oh no, you have to tape it." Okay.
Okay,
I
we're
think-
going to tape it out of the way.
I think because if I remember correctly, after you're all done, then you just cut it out
Okay.
at the same
a quarter,
time.
1/8 inch around. Yeah.
So now they're saying, I think we're just going to go with the pink, sir.
Then you have to do the
The rest of the
berries.
time, we're just going to do pink, right, Mary Lou?
Yep.
Yeah, we're just going to do pink. Which one you want?
Dark or light, whatever. It's the felt, so it's probably the light.
Light, okay.
Okay, so she's going to change her thread to the pink. And she has already a placement stitch for her felt. So now she's going to put her first piece of felt down. Basically going to do it the same way as we just did the top of the strawberry,
Right.
but with these felt pieces.
And that one actually gets a piece of fabric on top after.
Okay, so let's wait till Tommy comes back out for this one.
Okay.
So this one is going to do a tack down stitch underneath the cassette for a piece of fabric. So we want to show you this. The fabric was already in there, ready to go. All Mary Lou did was probably best press it.
Yes. And so then this will be the placement line for this part of it.
Bottom part of your...
And they remind you, if you were cutting this out yourself, to make sure it's directional fabric, but they gave you the right size piece. So
They just, everything's included in this kit. That's what's great about their one-day events. Everything is cut ready to go.
Okay. So now I'll place.
And this is one of those ones, I'll place it on top, and when you go to cut it, you don't cut the bottom, only the
Okay.
sides and top.
Again, this is why we read the directions on these one-day events.
Yes.
Because they get a
Because
little...
otherwise we would,
Make sure I'm covering.
we're going, whoops, we did the wrong
You
thing.
are.
Okay.
Okay.
So again, you can tape that into place or you
I
can
got
just hold it.
this.
It's
And
felt, it kind of grips.
Well, even the same with
yours.
this.
Yep. Again, guys, you can tape this into place or just hold it, whichever you feel comfortable with. Now she's just going to trim the 3 sides of that. She is not going to trim the bottom because the directions say that.
We don't know why.
We don't know why.
Right.
We just follow the directions. Probably because it's going to flip it back.
They are Kimberbell
Right.
after all.
They are.
They know what they're doing.
They're on the map.
Okay.
Do not trim the
Then
bottom.
I'm going to step
Does it
So,
say to trim that
number
yet?
12.
Or no?
Stitch.
No, not yet.
Wait a minute.
Again, that's all done at the end.
Stitch the
So
berry
you're going
base
to trim
tack
just the 3
down
sides
trimming line.
and leaving the bottom part hang.
Then stitch the berry placement line, which is for the fabric. It's for this fabric, the next placement line. See,
Okay,
that's
but in here is this little decorative stitch first. So that's going to be that one. Did you do that? That's a placement line for your fabric.
for this fabric.
Yeah,
Yes. Just stitched it down.
right.
Then
Now
this
you're
is
going
the
to do this
placement.
one.
Yes.
Yeah, it'll be a little
Yeah, it's a placement,
placement
line for this
stitch for your fabric.
Yeah.
And it doesn't ask for any shape flex or anything on that. That's crazy.
I don't think.
Nope, it doesn't. Mary Lou would have had it all ready for you.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now it's going to do a little detail on Mary Lou's bottom of her cassette tape. It's just some white thread again.
And it's doing that little flower stitch that we call,
Oh, the
You know, that-
signature quilting stitch of Kimberbell. It's like a little flower stitch. It's not a satin stitch. And then it's just going to do some little buttons or whatever.
and I guess
we
those
think
are the buttons if you're
for your
playing
boom
your-
box.
Yep.
Yes, is that what that is?
We probably still have one in the house somewhere.
Oh my gosh, we have one for our deck. Absolutely. Okay, now you're going to...
Cover everything.
Okay, so Tommy, she's taking her strawberry fabric and covering her piece of felt. It just did a
This
little
is right-
placement.
Right inside the original line on the felt, it did
Yep.
a placement line for this.
And
So-
again, that fabric will grip to the felt. You don't need to tape it, but if you feel more comfortable taping it, sure, go ahead and tape
And I
it.
just
Now it's
want to
gonna
make
tack it
sure I'm
down.
covering everything.
Yep,
Nothing worse
Cute
than when it gets to
fabric,
the
huh?
edge and stitches off the edge.
that's in their
That
celebration
happens.
line. That's very cute.
Very cute.
Just stitch the buttons.
Okay.
Apparently in there they have more words, but I bet you it's in the,
Okay.
you know what, I don't know where it is, but I don't see it.
So in the event day is what Mary Lou's saying. On the cassette it says "You totally rock" is what you're going to stitch out today. But there's other little sayings that you can put in there.
And this is stitching twice because I'm going to have to trim this after I do the quilting.
Page 9 and 10. don't know how you get the extra designs, but or
Which size are you doing? 6 by 10. Okay, so
because they're saying there's like 3 different things that can
There
be up
is.
there, but I don't know how.
we'll see. Made for you, so you can make a cassette tape made for you. Good times and sunshine. Yeah, good times and sunshine. So here's other little sayings that you could put in there. You Totally Rock is the one we're doing in the event. Made for you, so if you made a cassette tape for someone, you could put made for you. You could just do a little flower design, or they also give you good times and sunshine. You could also personalize it. Use your own fonts in your machine and personalize it. But that's really cute that they give you extra little ones.
So that might be in the bones.
It tells you to quilt this first before you trim it.
Okay, great. Cute, cute stuff.
So we're going to stitch a decorative outline on here next, after I trim it.
Okay.
And then we're going to put the felt on the back. And just do the berry outline to hold the felt on the back.
Okay, cool.
All right? I need my trimmer.
It doesn't
Unless
say
you're going to trim it.
I'll trim for you. It
Okay.
doesn't say to change the bobbin or anything. It's just all the same thread.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because when you flip, you'll have the top thread. Okay. So after we trim, then we're going to stitch a decorative outline. Then we're going to flip.
Okay. These are adorable. And these come in different sizes also. We're making, I believe, the smallest one for the event day. I think you can have, you get another size on your USB stick that is a bigger size. So those who have this, you can make these for little Valentine gifts. How cute. Oh, hi, Lizzie. Say hi to everybody.
Hi, Liz.
We have Granny
How
here.
are ya? Yeah, put Lizzie on camera.
This is
That's my granddaughter.
This is Ruth Ann's granddaughter, Lizzie. She comes and helps us make kits and cut fabrics and do all kind of fun things. I snatched Granny for the day, Liz.
We'll see you, honey.
Bye. She's so sweet. Okay, so we got you all trimmed up.
Okay.
Go back to where I was.
Trim and then stitch the decorative outline. I keep reading it over and over. I don't want to,
That's right, before we add the other felt.
and so
We
everybody
don't-
can see. I have not done one of these before, so it's just like
We
if
didn't
you're
add
at
the
home.
other felt yet.
No,
Okay.
the felt gets added after we do the decorative outline.
Cool. That's why it's kind of nice just to do it on camera with them, because then the ones that are going to do this, they can rewatch this and just see how we do it.
Because Mary Lou made one, but I didn't. So this
Right,
is
I
my
did mine.
this is my
Yes.
first experience.
That's right. Okay, so Tommy, while she's doing the outline, that'll take a few minutes. We'll come back to Mary Lou. She had to do 4 little dots
Okay.
on her little radio boom box.
They're the corner dot details for
Yeah.
whatever reason, so
We just did
that's
that.
these little dots here.
Make
And
it-
then I believe the next step is to do this.
Okay.
You totally rock.
Well, we'll stick with you
Then
since
we'll
your
go
4
into
little
there.
dots are done.
Yep, that's what's next. And I'm just following their directions, which say purple for the next one.
You can certainly choose your own colors if you'd like, but their colors are really cute.
And lots of times the colors are different than what lines up here, so you just refer back to these to see exactly what's what. But here we go.
So this is going to be the little You Totally Rock placard right there on top of that
Yep.
cassette tape. That's very, very cute.
This is very interesting because there's
We'll
a
talk
piece
about
of,
that next.
what is it, a piece of the tape roll window, that's what they call it.
All right, we have 2 more prizes. We'll pull them out here since we're sewing.
Okay.
Ruth Ann, pull an aim, pull an aim.
All right. I have Sharon Bailey.
Sharon Bailey,
Hi,
you
Sharon.
win the CD with the plant mats. How fun! How fun!
What is that?
It's little plant mats that you make for winter,
Oh,
spring,
cute.
summer, fall.
That's cute.
And they have, you can put clear vinyl over top so the water doesn't
Right,
ruin them.
right.
It's very cute. There's 16 designs in this CD. It's not for sale. It's only a giveaway from Kimberbell.
Oh, okay.
So Sharon Bailey won this one. And we have a needle minder to give away. Who's getting that?
Let's see. Pat Dunn.
Pat
D-U-N-N.
Dunn, you got a needle minder. Little Barn Star needle minder from Kimberbell's Quilty Little Christmas. You guys will be getting these in the mail. Fun, fun.
I see some threads we're going to have to trim. Let's see.
Kathy, I just put in everybody's name that bought one of the Stitch and Rewind kits, and we drew some names out of there. So, okay, let me check and see. He was putting it in, and everything else will be notions. That's good.
Oh, excuse me. Okay, so I tape my pink felt on the back,
Look at that cute stitch.
and I will be doing step number 19, and it's going to stitch, they call this the berry lining.
So you
They
tape the
call
other
it
piece
stitch the berry lining and tack, berry lining tack down and sewing guideline.
Okay, so let's tell them exactly what you did. You took the other piece of felt and taped it to the back.
Yes.
Still didn't trim the green.
No.
You're still ready to just tack that down. Okay.
Right.
And we'll come to you for that.
Okay.
Which will
Stitch
be
the berry
still a little
line,
while.
yeah. Alrighty. Make sure I'm not forgetting anything. The only thing I didn't read was it said tape all four corners, but I did that.
Okay. Which we, again, always tell you guys, when you're doing anything on the back of the hoop, tape all four corners.
Right.
You can't say that enough.
I actually pulled the little pieces off the green since it was already stitched
That's
and
what's
reused
nice
them.
about
And I
this. You
reused
can
them, yeah.
reuse that tape. Yeah.
So it's stitching right outside the last decorative stitch it did.
Then this becomes your cut line.
Yes, I see that.
It's really nice how they do that, so that you're.
It's like when you do the block by block quilting, that tack down becomes your cut line.
It's like the basting stitch almost, but it's a cut line.
This is totally off subject, but when I see Mary Lou doing that cassette tape, it reminds me of VCR tapes.
Yeah.
And my oldest granddaughter, when she was real little and her other grandma was babysitting her, she made her a grilled cheese sandwich. And she went down and said, "Where's your sandwich?" And Laura pointed, she loaded it into the VCR. And it loaded it right in. It thought it was a VCR tape. Yeah.
That's funny. That's cute.
That was the end of that VCR. So every time I see a tape like that, I think of that story.
Who knew? You know? Right now, mine is doing the cassette window background fill.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Mul-
so we're going to come
multiple
back over to
layers.
Mary Lou because this is going to be a couple of things that we're going to add the vinyl to. So the bottom of her little cassette tape is going to be this white
That's this part right here.
satin stitch behind there.
It's been like, I think that's the 5th layer that they put down of
Yeah.
thread. Then it'll do the actual tape in
Okay.
silver, and then they use clear vinyl, clear jelly vinyl they call this.
Clear jelly vinyl, make it look like a glass cassette tape.
Okay.
Are you not done?
Well, I have to trim everything.
But I
Okay.
think that's after
that's
all this black is done and white and
There's no more sewing steps?
red, pink.
I don't believe so. Trim, trim, wet.
There's dots.
It's
Oh.
gonna.
There should be
That's the
grommets.
oh, that's the grommet. Sorry.
Yeah. Nope, that's okay.
Hey, at least you didn't take it out like I did.
Okay.
That's what we do.
Yep, I missed the grommets. I didn't see that mentioned on here. Oh, there it is, right there. I missed it.
That's why we like to do things together so that we catch it.
Yep.
Now I'm going to switch. They actually do call for this kind of thread. So we have the metallic silver. You don't want to catch that there. This makes me want to go look at a cassette
go.
tape to see what it looks like.
Yeah. Now it
This is
says
the tape
finished
roll.
embroidery. So the green leaves also I cut right on that outside line. Which scissors should I use for that, Kathy?
What's that, Lovey?
Since I'm going to be cutting through all these layers of felt, which scissors should
The
I
purple ones,
use? Okay.
don't you think?
Purple or your duckbill, because they say to use duckbill on felt. But again,
But that she's
I'll be
trimming
I'll
on
be
that
trimming
line.
on this outside
Oh,
line,
I would
on the
do-
leaves and on the pink.
I would do the purples. Yeah.
Okay.
Where is that little
Purple, the purple handled
pin
ones.
that came in here?
The Kais, yes. Thank you. So now I can take it out of the hoop. There we go.
Okay, now mine's black.
Okay, we'll go back to Mary Lou and see what she's adding for her cassette tape.
This is the for the window of the cassette. I'm going to use black. Whoops, black. Whoops. let's do this. This one actually takes 7 minutes to do. All that black in the background. Because they really do a nice fill on that. You can see that. Kathy, this one's going to take 7 minutes.
Okay, so this is the cassette tape itself. Very cool. Oh, I like how it did it in
Look
silver.
Do you see how that stitches?
Oh my
That's
gosh,
real
yes.
detailed.
And you put the vinyl on already? Oh, no, not yet. Okay.
The vinyl is like almost the last thing before
Okay.
you attach the back.
All right, and Ruth Ann's trimming. So we'll come back to you when you're ready to put the vinyl on.
Okay.
Okay, so Tommy, can we go back up here? Okay, so we're going to let them keep sewing a little bit there and finish up and trimming, and then they'll come in here and we'll finish everything. Now, the Choose Happy, again, you just trim around and rinse it. It'll end up like this. These pins come in your event kit. So if you want to just make it a pin and put it on any jacket, you certainly can. But if you want to do a fusible, which is option 2, it says in your directions, it's called Double Fusible Pro Bond Pro. Double-sided Bond Pro. Kate she had it down pat right away. Mary Lou and I are like, what is it? What is it? It's in the bubble right now. It is item 153. It is your patch making kit. This is all you need is their double-sided Bond Pro. And you can make any one of these patches. Let me get the book and I'll show you the instructions. Where's the instructions? I take it? I did. Okay, so you have page 6 will give you the option. You can either make it a brooch pin on the back of the patch, which is right here pictured, or finishing option 2, double-sided Bond Pro, and they tell you how to trim the excess stabilizer along the traced edge, and then you would add this double-sided bond, and then this would peel off and it becomes iron on, ready to go. So they give you both options. Again, it's on page 6. They give you finishing option 1, the pin, finishing option 2, iron on. So you can do your little patches anyway. Very, very cute. Very cute. All right, let's go on. Now we have a pre-sale. This is huge, guys. It is not coming out for about 6 weeks, but if you want to be one of the first ones to have our first shipment, you'll want to grab it today for 2 reasons. First, because you'll be the first one to get our shipment, and we're one of the first ones on the list because we're on the East Coast, and they ship East Coast first. Or we are also giving 10% back today, and that's not going to last forever. Land That I Love, Star Spangled Ladder Quilt. I know. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's going to be a ladder quilt, and it is going to be these cute little squares with these cute little embellishments and all of these cute little vases and the United States, and it's just screams America. So we love it. We love it. So it's a ladder quilt. So again, it's going to be 20 inches wide by about 60 inches long. You can hang those on your front door. You can hang them on a wall. They don't take up a lot of space. So that's what's nice about the ladder quilts. This is their new one coming out. Again, it's coming out mid-April, but we are allowed to pre-sell now because we want to get our orders in. Second is the embellishment kit. I can't really tell you everything that's coming in this embellishment kit by the picture, but it looks like some velveteen, looks like some denim, it looks like star buttons, all kinds of twine and ribbons. So it's going to be a really, really pretty one. I mean, and you can make this one In April and May, we'll be doing demos with them, and you'll have it for Memorial Day, 4th of July, Veterans Day, all summer long. There is also a thread set with it, and that is coming out of Glide. There will be 10 spools, I think 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 spools of all red, white, and blues. There's going to be a little bit of pinks in there and some light blues. So you know how we like our Glide thread. Pat, I am not selling a bundle with this. We are selling everything separate for this particular project. So the first item in, let's go back, Tommy, to the CD only, is going to be item 149 for, it's a book. It's a book like your Quilty Little Christmas book. It is a book with a CD in it. Second will be the embellishment kit, item 150. 151 is going to be a fabric kit. It is going to be from Maywood Studios, all pre-cut, ready to go. I do not believe it's in a little decorative box, but it will probably be in something. So you can buy the fabric kit, and then we have the thread kit. Definitely get this today. I'm telling you, just because the first shipment will go out and you'll get the 10% back. We will not be offering that forever. Fun, fun stuff. Star Spangled Ladder quilt. Okay, let's go check on the girls. Okay, they're still sewing around, so let's sell a few more items here. That's everything for Kimberbell, and that's everything for our event today. We'll get the girls in here to finish up and show you the end of that. But I do have some other items in notions and things that I want to share with you guys today that are a good deal. So the first is going to be the project sleeves. You know how we love these. Since we're having a cutting class next week for the poppy bag and for hopping down the bunny trail, you're going to want these project bags. So I think you're getting 12 of them. They're 9 by 13. These are absolutely perfect to keep all your pieces separate, and you could just grab which block you want to do, which one you want to sew out. So this is all the same size, 9 by 13. The other pack is a 36 pack. This is the item 130. This is your multi-size one. You get 36 pieces in this. Again, we love these project bags. We love them. We do everything with them now. Everything. Jennifer, it got sent out today. I apologize when we were on earlier. For some reason, your shipping form was set aside for something else they were adding to your order. So they did ship it out today. I apologize that you did not get that. Yep, it went out today. Okay, those are the zipper pouches that you're going to want for next week. We're going to be doing cutting. Again, we're going to do Hop Down the Bunny Trail and the poppy bag. I heard some, I think she's changing some thread. Tommy, let's go out one more time out here and check her out to do that vinyl.
Not yet.
Nope.
Nope, now it's
Would you like to see how to punch a hole in the grommet?
Yes, come on. We're going to do that now.
Okay.
Well, come on over. Okay, so we're going to be here still. So Ruth Ann is done with her little, and we're going to do the perfect punch, which, Tommy, you can put that in the bubble, the little perfect punch. If you do not have this gadget, you're going to want it in your sewing room. The top of it has 3 different sizes. The tops are in here, and you could just
pull it off. Okay, I thought it screwed off.
right, and there's the 2 ones, and then the other one is in your, we're using the smallest one now. This is the greatest gadget that they made. It's by OESD, and it's perfect for all sizes of your grommets. Okay,
Get it
so
on there. You'd think it'd be easier than that. There we go.
it snaps.
Okay.
So
All
you
right.
definitely want to put a little piece of wood, little cutting mat or a cutting mat underneath your, before you do your grommet.
And I've already cut 2 in the leaf and 4 in the strawberry. So I
Okay.
left 1 to cut.
Okay.
And you just get inside where your grommet is stitched. Make sure you're not cutting on the stitches. Make sure
That's
make sure you're pretty well centered.
Make sure you're centered and you're using the smaller grommet inside the grommet hole that it embroidered.
Didn't pop out. I didn't push it hard enough, I guess.
And you want to be straight up and down, so it does it.
There we go.
You can leave it down. He has
Oh,
your.
okay, sorry.
Yep. So you have all these tiny little holes now around your grommets that was sewn with the embroidery. So cute. Then it's going to show you how to do your little threading, which Mary Lou has done here with your little flower, your twine. And what
Oh,
do
we
do
have
with
to
this?
sew. Evidently, you have to sew that.
I'm guessing we
I
do.
didn't see that on the.
I'm betting that's
on
probably on
directions.
this
Yeah.
machine. And then
Uh-huh.
after we do that
Oh yeah,
one,
that isn't done in the hoop. No.
and then you're going to weave your threads through and through the top and the bottom, and then you're going to have your little box. Oh my gosh, these are too cute.
You just sew on that line.
Yep. And then it'll end up being this cute little top and bottom box. And again, guys, you have this in a couple
Then
different
you'll turn it.
sizes. So that's really, really cute. I lost my thread though. It came out. And then after you fold it, and you pull it, drawstrings closed.
Like those little
And then-
folded paper things
remember?
you used to make in high
Yes!
school.
And you say, "Who loves Timmy down the road?" Yes. And then you just do your little bows, which I'm not really good at. And then they become little gift boxes. So is this little part gets sewn on the sewing machine?
Yeah, you'll put it together and you'll sew on this
Yes.
line so that the strawberry fabric comes together like that.
Oh my gosh, it's a cute little berry.
Hmm.
So cute. Okay, guys,
I
while
figure
Ruth
since-
Ann is here, we are
Yes.
selling some remnant
Ruth
fabrics too,
Oh, okay.
because
There.
we are pretty much done with our Kimberbell. You know our remnant lady, she is fabulous with these remnant bags.
I did 24 the day before yesterday.
Okay, what number?
120 of them.
Oh, I thought they were.
Excuse me, I'm going to sneeze.
Go ahead, you go sneeze and you go add them and then we'll talk about it. That's
I
fine.
thought I was going to sneeze.
No worries. That's great. These are a fabulous deal. Fabulous deal. Some of them have panels in them.
Are we giving a percentage off?
10% back today. On this,
Even on Kimberbell?
yes. Even on
Wow.
pre-order for the Star Spangled Quilt.
So when it's 10% back, you're getting these for $3.60 a yard.
and you have like,
And many of these, like these three here are 1 yard cuts.
okay, so it's item number.
Ta-da!
They get what, over 5 yards?
Yeah, it's always
Item
more
number
than 5 yards.
154, guys. Grab them while we have them. It's a mystery. You don't know what you
No.
get, but they're all fabulous.
And like panels are 24 inches. I always call them a half yard.
We only have 9.
we
Oh
have,
Lord, I brought 24 in.
Okay.
oh, add them in. These go fast, especially 10% back in your account. That's crazy.
And if I have 1 yard cuts, I leave them as 1 yard
Some
cuts.
of
I
that's
don't
new
cut them
fabric
down.
too.
And if they're 22 inches, I call it a half yard.
Oh my
If they're
gosh,
32
great.
inches, I call it 3/4 yards. So you always get inch-wise, you get way more than 5 yards in your bag.
Yeah.
Here's some fall fabrics in
Professionally
this one.
folded by Ruth Ann. Can't get any better than that. Okay, guys, that's great. All right, a few notions, then we'll go back to Mary Lou and see
Okay.
what else she has. Let's see, what do we have next? How about some, I put in the big box of Quiltech bobbins right there. Yep. So I put this in only because you're getting 10% back, and that's going to end soon. So I thought, why not grab your bobbins for all your spring sewing?
And you'd be, I got those and I thought, you'd be surprised how fast they go.
Oh my gosh, right? Right? You definitely
You'd be
want these.
surprised.
Definitely want these. There is 80 bobbins in here, pre-filled, ready to go. Grab, put them in your machine, sew away. So I put that in today just because of that 10% back. Next, I also put in rotary cutters because we're going to be doing cutting next Wednesday at noon for the poppy bag and at 3 for the Hoppin' Down the Bunny Trail bag. So your first rotary cutter is your 45 millimeter. Quick blade change. You definitely want to get these. This is absolutely fabulous. Of course, we do have one here. The way these work is this just comes off, snaps off, change your blade, put it back on, snap on, ready to go.
And the 28's the same way.
So, and I also put the 28 in.
I
That's
like the
for
28.
Chinese, yeah.
I like the 28.
And especially with some of the Kimberbell, when we're doing that little hopping down the bunny trail, there's little cuts.
Yeah, and you
little
can do like the 4 layers thick with that.
Yeah.
But this one you're gonna have to do, you can go up to like 6 or 8.
There we go. Heard it from the pro.
Okay.
I also put some replacement blades in. So the next one will be the little tiny 28 ones. You get, I believe, 5 in here. Let's see
Oh,
here.
that's more than that.
Oh, 10. Okay. You get 10 blades in here. These, again, are the titanium ones, are the ones we like best. So you definitely want to grab these while we have them, and getting the 10% back is huge. The next one would be the 10 45 millimeter blades. Again, they're the titanium ones. Absolutely must have. Okay, now I put in like the Wonder Clips.
Okay.
Want to have these. We all need these for all of our projects. You're going to need this for the bunny pillow. You're going to need this for the puppy bag. You're going to need these for everything. You don't really use clips. You use pins.
I do.
Yeah, she uses pins.
I do.
We like the clips. So if you want to
Kinda.
use these Wonder Clips, they're very cute. There's 100, I believe, in here. 100.
Not that I don't own them. I have
I'm
them.
sure you do. I'm sure you do. Oh my gosh,
Okay.
too cute.
Now
Okay,
what?
next I put in the, that is the wrong needles. Is that right, the needles? I put in, yeah, 6-pack. Okay. I put these in only because I'm trying to get 10% back for a very limited time. And these are all embroidery needles. There is a 7511, a 9014, and an 8012 titanium. All embroidery needles. How many are in here, Tommy? 6 packs of embroidery needles in the tin.
I've not seen that.
Yeah.
We'll get one of those.
Very, very cute. Very cute. Okay, next I put in the white fat quarter bundle of Kimberbell fabric. How often do you need white on whites in your
Right.
sewing room?
Right.
This is 10 fat quarters. They're white on whites. There's all kind of swirly designs, flower designs, polka dots, little chevron, little stripes. It's just a must-have for your sewing stash.
Absolutely.
Maybe.
Every
No.
holiday. Christmas, St. Patrick's Day, you're always using white.
Not seeing it.
Oh, I thought it was in there.
Skip to the next product. I'll
Okay.
add it while
Okay.
What's your
Kathy,
next
the
project?
windows next.
We're gonna go to Mary Lou now because she is putting on the plastic little jelly. What do we call it? Jelly.
Clear jelly vinyl.
Clear jelly vinyl. All right. So, Tommy, we're gonna come back here onto
Yep,
her
he's-
screen.
So the first thing you do is a placement line, and they still have you using black.
Okay. So you see, she did her little cassette tape, the little flowers. All those stitches are done. Now she's doing a little tap down, placement stitch for this vinyl. So it's clear. Try not to lose it in your kit when you
Yep.
open your kit.
So on
And then
this,
if you drop it, you really can't see
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
you'll find it later when you don't need it. I will tape this down just because it's a little piece, and I don't
Definitely
want
want to tape it down because that vinyl is really slippery. It will slide around. So you think you can hold it and then it starts sliding. So tape it down. It's better for that.
to. Then once this is done, you're going to trim that. It's just a raw edge,
The vinyl.
you do the center of the little flowers, and then you do the registration marks, and then we use the
Thumbtacks.
thumbtacks.
Okay, so stay tuned. We are going to do this.
So if you want to go do that it'll be another minute or two.
Okay, so you're going to trim that and do your little centers, and then you'll call us when you're ready to do the thumbtacks.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay, I think we have a couple more items. Okay, the white fat quarter bundles. This is 10 white fat quarters, the white on whites, Kimberbell Basics. Again, they're absolutely fabulous to have in your sewing room. All kind of flowers, little stripes, little chevrons, little honeycombs, little polka dots, everything. That's a really good deal, especially 10% back.
And you did tell them that they can make an iron-on patch
Yep,
out of the
I
one that I
showed
made.
them.
Okay, it'll look like this in
They
your.
can do
It'll look
option,
like this in your package.
Yep.
That'll be your iron-on.
And here's option 1. They can add the pin with a glue gun.
Okay.
Or option 2, they can
Okay.
add that bond. And we sold that bond separately so they can make their own patches.
Okay.
Yep, thank you. Okay, and we did the 5 yards. I believe we did everything. We're going to finish up this event, and then I'll show you the We Love to Stitch Poppy stuff. But we will finish up the event first. Okay, let's go see what Mary Lou's
I'm
doing.
going to put the whole punch away where it belongs
Oh, thank you.
before it's gone.
Thank you. So glad we had Ruth Ann today. Thank you for joining us.
Oh.
Yes.
It was my pleasure.
It was great.
The It's always easier this way.
Okay.
Now it's going to do the center of the flowers. Then I thought I forgot about this part. That's before the thumbtacks.
Oh, okay. So her little lining fabric is still folded back that she had done
there.
earlier. So it still did not tell us when to flip that down. Because we're still doing all the embroidery on the front of this bag. So we want to hide all those threads. That's a very cool way that they did that.
So it's doing this. Oh, this is where that map would be nice. Did you show them the green mats? Because that's a nice little ironing mat.
Oh, okay. We can show that next.
Because now what they have you do,
Let's see if Tommy put that in.
what we're going to do is we're going to
Are you supposed to iron that at some point?
Now this is where it's really weird because those registration marks affected the back here. Isn't that weird? And I had it pulled as far back as I could. So I forgot that this happened before and I just sort of snipped that.
So they weren't placed exactly in the right place.
There. It was the I don't know which stitch that was, but it caught that. That was after I flipped it up.
Nope.
So I just had to snip those two. And they tell you to press it. Or
Oh, they
finger
do.
press, yeah. So, and
They just
I mean I could let it go. It's not bad.
no, they unplugged us and they did everything else over here.
It's going to be the inside, right?
Yeah, it's on the inside.
It's on the inside, Cass.
Okay.
So we're just going to let it go. But you're going to tape it so it doesn't flip up on you. You're going to flop it. Right, pause it right way,
So is this tacking down the lining?
all the way around.
Cute, cute.
I still have the right color in.
Now remember, guys, if you buy this event, you have this pattern. You can make this size bag for anything. You can put any kind of design on it.
Well, sure.
And then flip that line.
Because you don't have to have
hide.
that there. You can.
Correct. That's what I was like.
We always.
Usable projects.
I think we're all guilty, though, of wanting to do whatever the pattern says and not taking it and using it on something else which we could.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay, so now that we've done that. Oh, don't take it out of the hoop. Well, I don't have to take it out yet. Now it's going to do the, whoops, wait a minute. Let's do the registration marks in something I can see.
Like like purple again. Okay. Then we'll come in
We're
here
gonna
and
do
do the
light purple.
thumbtacks.
I could do dark purple, but I mean dark pink, but
I have dark. You want dark?
no, this works. This is what I did on the before. That was on the back of it.
Well, this way they can see it on camera. That's why I suggested we do purple, just to show them.
Now it does those registration marks. And it's been a while since I've done the thumbtacks.
Well, we'll take it in here and the three of us will figure it out.
We've
Three
got
heads are
huge-
better than
we've
one.
got huge thumbtacks too.
Make sure you do it with a buddy.
Check and rethread the upper thread. Sometimes that means it's the bobbin. Yeah, it's a bobbin,
No, the bobbin ended.
I think.
Oh,
Or it might have
sometimes the
shifted.
tail just doesn't pull up.
Of course. Get you a new one.
So we'll see. I think it just didn't. I just reset the bobbin.
Oh, there's still some on there.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the only thing I don't like is when this is so close that I can't get my little finger in there. And apparently, a piece of tape got pulled off of there. So we'll just back it up about a few stitches and let it stitch that corner. Oh, that's when I do that other part. Okay.
The lining.
The lining is after we put the top together.
Oh.
We'll take this and this. Well, after it does it, last one.
And you need the bottom of the bag, the back of the bag.
We'll trim some of those threads away.
So this is kind of like a Kimberbell bag. They'll put the back of the bag on first, do a stitch, then they'll do their lining last. So we're going to show you guys how to do the thumbtack method that they do.
Which it's just for placement.
Really.
I'm just trimming some of those little pieces away. So they have you go to the back.
Oh, I don't want to
You
miss
wanna-
it.
You don't want to miss this thumbtack.
I don't want to miss it.
I've got the thumbtacks. And you just go in that corner place like that.
This is their way, one of their ways.
Where your registration corner is.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Right at the very corner of it.
Your thumbtack must be dull. Here you go.
Yeah, that one didn't want to go. And I think with these, because they're so big and they seem to be holding quite well, we're not going to worry about taping it, but you're supposed to tape them.
You're supposed to,
Put a piece of tape. But those
no.
are holding on.
So now you can see the
Well, this
thumbtack.
one didn't go very well, neither
It
did
didn't
the
go
other.
through the pink.
There. And this one didn't go through.
Just go through all the layers.
You have to keep your fingers
Well, you
under
know-
there, I guess.
But the other thing would be is if you had one of those mats that you can put in this part, because that's sunk down and it just didn't.
That makes
Okay.
sense.
So then you go like this and you,
Oh, how
You
cool.
place your
let's see.
backing fabric right sides together, right side
you're
down,
gonna-
and you do those registration marks with the 4 thumbtacks. And that kind of guarantees you placement.
So that
To
you
be
get
centered.
the, that's provided I'm doing it good enough there.
They've done this on some of their purses and some of their other zipper pouches. It
We-
kind of just,
We did that, one of the first ones I did with them, we used the thumbtack.
we're like, thumbtacks? What are these for?
We had no idea. And then we didn't have the right kind either.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
we
You want
had
to
the-
have flat thumbtacks.
Yeah, you can't have the push pins.
Do not
No,
have the,
and
the
we-
ones that
and
are
we-
half inch.
The long push pins. Yep.
We had the push pins. So then you get it over here, get it through that one, and then basically you just give
Tape it
a
into
tape.
place now, and then you'll remove the thumbtacks before we.
Yep.
Then,
So.
are you going to be wanting to open up your zipper too?
Yes. Thank you, sir. Did somebody say that?
Yeah.
Yes, what do you do? Okay.
This is when you open your zipper 3/4 of the way before you put your backing
Yeah.
piece on. So thank you, whoever caught us. This is why we love our people.
And we know better that we have to
And
do
how do you
that.
think they know that?
Yes,
Because they probably forgot once.
because we've all been there. We've all done that
Yes.
for sure.
And that way it's where it needs to be. You've got that tape down and
Zippers open, tape down,
Take
and take
these
those
off.
thumbtacks out. Again, use the flat ones. They're perfect for this project.
Tommy, you should have taken credit for figuring that out.
There's like 5 people there.
Open your zipper right now.
It wouldn't be the first time that we've
We're
stitched
so
it and had
intrigued
to-
right now with these thumbtacks. We weren't even thinking about the zipper. Okay.
Okay,
So
so
let's
now-
go back and do our one
We'll leave
stitch,
that there.
and then we'll do a lining stitch, and then
Yes.
it's done.
I mean,
So this doesn't do the lining?
Nope.
nope.
Oh.
No,
The
because
lining
this
will
one,
be
this one will
next.
attach it all the way around, and then the lining will leave an opening to turn it.
Well, where's your lining?
Right here.
Oh, okay.
So right now we're just going to do this part and go all the way around.
Everybody, zipper pull, where's the zipper?
Thank you, whoever did that. That was perfectly fine. It doesn't
there's a
matter.
lot
I
of
left the
them.
purple one. Does it matter? Not really.
We were just so worried about those thumbtacks. We forgot about the zipper.
I like that little thumbtack.
It's
It's
kinda
a nice
cute.
Hint, yeah.
They do that on a lot of their purses, their little Ellie bag. They do it because the top is more narrow than the bottom, so that you just want to make sure you're centered good. So now this one will go around all 4 sides and attach the backing piece. Then you're going to take the hoop out and tape your lining onto the back, correct?
Yes.
And it's going to go around,
And leave an
leave
opening.
just about a 3-inch opening to flip it in.
And it was good that Tommy was watching the screen because we were too busy watching
We
this.
were all into these thumbtacks. So now you're going to need 4 more pieces of tape. You have some on the back there? You need some more?
I probably need some more.
That
Face
is
down.
what's nice about the paper tape. You can reuse it a few times, but you definitely want, again, tape all 4 sides because you're on the back of your hoop.
I just like to make sure I've got it where I want it. There.
Now, if you can just swerve to that little window there, Tommy, that means you're in the right spot. If you see this, this is our last step, and it's going to do like a backward C, and it's going to leave an opening to flip it.
And usually it goes around twice just like it did for the front. I hope that doesn't mean anything bad. It feels good.
And it probably goes around the bean stitch twice. Yep. Very cute. Again, you can use steam to seal this shut. You can use your whip stitch to sew it shut. You can leave it open like we sometimes do. Whatever you want to do.
Good.
All that. Okay, now let's bring it in here and we'll trim it. And we'll flip it.
Well, it didn't break that thread.
It's cold out there. Freezing.
Okay.
Is the one in the drawer there, the rotary cutter? There was the wavy one, but and there's that weird one. That'll be
Oh,
fine.
yeah, that one. Right there, the small one, the 28.
Not the small. We're going through all these layers.
Okay.
Oh, wait, here's one. There you go. Okay. So what is
I
the back-
thought you were the one that would do
Oh, I'll
this.
trim it. I'll trim it.
I like to trim it from this side because we want to make sure that we don't cut into that, right?
Okay, so
This is the opening.
where's those purple scissors?
Out here, I'll get them.
So
There's
I
a pair right
usually-
there.
Oh, here they are.
Oh.
So you want to flip it and trim it from the back where this opening is. So what I like to do is I'll just take my purple scissors and go up through all the layers and kind of just start there and then cut. You could do it with a rotary cutter if you want, but I kind of like those purple scissors. They'll go right through that zipper. You're about 8 3/4 inch all the way around. Clip your corners and you'll be ready to flip them. Clip our little corners so we have a nice perfect corner, or
Do we
Janine
have
will
a
yell at
turning?
us.
Do we have a turning tool here?
I
That's
gave it to
Joni.
Joni this morning, so I'm sure she
There
put it
it
back
is.
because she puts things sometimes back. So you're going to flip it through this, the lining first, and it flips twice. It'll flip through the lining first and just kind of feed it out there. This is a nice size bag.
Mhm.
You want to do the honors?
Yep, I'll go.
And she wants to do the corners, and then we will flip it through the zipper because we opened it 3/4 of the way before we pulled it back on. Thanks to our people paying attention. So you want to use your turner tool and poke that out.
Get my fingers up in there first. And I always go in this side.
That's probably big enough to have actually held a cassette tape.
No, seriously. Seriously.
Maybe that's why it's the size it is.
It could be. 80s,
Oh.
80s rad. Oh gosh, Kimberbell was all dressed up in 80s.
Were they
had,
really?
oh yeah, they had all kind of tie-dye when they were launching this just to show us all. It was really, really cute skits. Yeah. Very cute. Yes, Hopping Down the Bunny Trail is shipping as we speak, Cindy. Absolutely. It's heading out right now.
The only thing I do is I trim this much off.
So she's going to trim the 2 fabrics that are inside that lining out of there.
Because it just makes it easier to.
Yeah. Just don't trim your lining.
So I'm trying to be careful here doing. Sometimes I do it before I get to that point. Sometimes.
Yeah. Patty, I think there's about 47, maybe 50. I would say on the first cruise there's about 50 sewing.
Now, normally we would do this, but we're not doing it now.
So yeah, we would just steam a seam this closed or whip stitch it closed, and then that way it's all closed up. Now we're going to flip it the second time because that's all done.
I'd
and
like
then
to
you'll have your
open it.
bag.
There it goes. Open it all the way.
Pop your corners out. And you'll have
Another one of them.
that.
The colors are a little different, but that's okay too, because you can make it your own.
Make it any colors you'd like, absolutely. So that concludes the event for today. However, we're staying on a little bit because we have to show you a couple other items that we're going to sell that you're going to need for next week. If you're going to cut the poppy bag with us, we're going to sell those patterns and some items you need. And if you're going to do Hopping Down the Bunny Trail, we also have that already in the lineup, but we're cutting both of those. And yes, vote, vote, vote. Please vote for us.
Now, what I would go and do is I would turn it over like this, make sure it all is all straight. Give it a spray of Best Press and then press it.
Press
you
it,
don't want
and
to
you'll
press it
get it.
over here
Do not press your vinyl. It will melt and you'll ruin your project.
or the zipper.
the
Your
zipper.
iron, and your iron.
And your iron.
Yeah,
Do it
mess
from
it
the
up.
back,
Yes.
like Mary Lou suggested.
Yes.
Very,
Okay.
very cute. Right, guys? Very cute.
Okay.
Okay, so the first item in now, Tommy, can you put in the Build-A-Bag collection, the whole pattern? Oh, yes.
I think I'm gonna
Ruth
go.
Ann's leaving us. Thank you, Ruth Ann, for
Yes,
joining us
thank
and
you.
helping us.
Thank you.
Very much
My pleasure.
appreciated. Okay.
Yes,
Thanks,
thank you
Ruth
very
Ann.
much.
Okay, so the Build-A-Bag collection is by We Love to Stitch. Mary Lou, can you bring in those samples?
Oh,
So
yes,
Here's
yes.
the poppy bag. With this particular pattern, you
She
will
just
get
wants these.
all of the directions and all of the designs for, I believe, 3 sizes and all 5 bags. So you're going to get this poppy bag with the leaf fill stitch, which is adorable with this poppy. You're going to get this denim bag that they did. They did this one with blue jean fabric. They show you how to do the outside pockets. This fill stitch, very, very cute. You're going to get this one that looks like batik fabrics that you can do this fill stitch that they did with variegated thread. Tommy's zooming in on that one right now. How gorgeous. Variegated thread, right? I know. And then they are also going to give you the designs to make this one that has all of these stitching on this linen. This is called, I forget what they call this, the Mayflower, wildflower. It looks like something alive to me. I love these flowers. They're just so good. And then you're going to get this one that you can use for like fussy cutting fabrics. And it has the hatch mark. So they give you all the directions to do some with hardware, some with just straps. We're going to do our poppy bag. We're going to do with 2 colors of straps like this one is. You can use variations of different bags for different ones, but all of them are in this pattern, every single one of them, and directions. For 8 by 12 is the minimum size hoop to work with. So those who have an 8 by 12 hoop and bigger, you'll be able to make these. Yes, there is 10% back on these, yes. So I'm going to run through some 3 kits that we came up with for these purses. The first one is the poppy kit. That is the one we'll be demoing, and that one comes with a black zipper, your black polka dot fabric, your white linen fabric, a beautiful red thatched, and we're doing a little white and black polka dot for the lining.
And they get the zipper too?
They get the zipper too. That is your first kit for Poppy Build-A-Bag. It's item 104. And you'll have all the fabrics that you need. Next week, we are cutting these fabrics to make that poppy bag. And the week after that, we will show you how to embroider the poppy. And then we're going to be gone for 2 weeks on the cruise, so we're going to let you do the rest of the units that are plain. So that'll give you guys enough time to get caught up. So this is the poppy one. The next Build-A-Bag in is Garden Grace. I love this one. This has a navy blue background, and it has these beautiful flowers. And I'm giving you enough of the green for the handles and the lining, and the linen will be the front. Navy blue zipper. Absolutely stunning fabric. Gloria has sold this last week with some other projects, a 60-degree table runner and some other ones. It's stunning fabric. Beautiful. And she just got more on order, so we're not going to run out. So that's Garden Grace. And the third kit we're offering is the Denim Days, Dreaming in Blue. Dreaming in Blue. So it's all kind of like blue flowers with the linen, and this would be your lining. And you get a navy blue zipper. I know,
Oh,
they're
they're so
pretty.
cute.
So pretty, these fabrics. I know. So some of these have already gone out. Some of you guys have probably got them. I know the patterns came in and went out, and we're still selling more, so they're on their way. So definitely look for those because everything has been shipping. Okay, that's the Build-A-Bag. So I'm just going to go through quickly a couple of their other patterns. If you want to purchase some more of their patterns, We Love to Stitch is fabulous. We have their trunk show. Again, if you're local, please stop by because you want to see them in person. Here's the Stitching with Keller. Can you bring in that table topper, Mary Lou?
Sure.
So this one has a quilt kit in it, which we have a kit for online. If you want to search any of these kits, you can. The table topper, placemats, a pillow, and a huge table runner that you can make as long as your table is. You can add blocks to it. Here's the one they did for like a farm table. Like, it's huge. Again, you can shorten it or make it longer, however you'd like. Background quilting is fabulous. Tommy, I don't know if you can zoom in, but all of this has a quilted design. Now they use black thread. Yep, there you go, tone on tone. Gorgeous colors, gorgeous. So all of those are in Stitching with Keller. These are actually all threads. All of this is threads. It's light blue fabric and they just changed the threads for the different colors of blues and purples. How fabulous, right? That'd be gorgeous. And I think, I haven't broken this one down to do it yet, but I think you do like 4 squares in the embroidery hoop, and then you'll connect them all on a sewing machine. So fun. So those are all in the Stitching with Keller. Thanks, Mary Lou. This one is the wreath collection.
Don't have that one.
Very cute. For all holidays, there's Hello Summer, Hello Spring, Merry Christmas, Give Thanks, Hello Autumn. You can personalize these with some monograms, and yes, the monograms are in here. Very, very cute. That's the wreath collection. The next one is the Spring Garden Design. Love Grows Here. That's a table runner that they made. Those flowers are absolutely gorgeously digitized. Put them on some towels. You can make somebody a nice gift with a table runner and a tea towel set. The next one is the Zip It Up collection. This is the one we did at our fall event. If you did a Hug-a-Mug with us, you got the center zip one. If you did the little jewelry velveteen bag, that's the top zip one. Oh, that was the center zip one also. There is a front zip and a top zip also. There are so many designs in this particular Zip It Up collection. This is one of the best ones I've ever seen out there. So this was their Zip It Up. They have a Build-A-Block, which is Flying Geese collection. Again, these are all done in an embroidery hoop, and then you'll sew them together on a sewing machine. How cute are they? That makes sure your points are absolutely perfect when you do them in the embroidery machine. Okay, next is the Bunny Hop collection. We love this. I know you guys have seen all of our pillows. They're on display here at 308. They're absolutely gorgeous. The cute little velveteen bunnies. Mary Lou grabbed me one of them. Check these out. I mean, how cute is he? All done with cuddle. And then you put a little flower on for the tail. Our little Deb made these ones. So, so cute. This is the Bunny Hop collection. You can make pillows. They teach you how to put a zipper in with a flap. The directions are phenomenal in their patterns. And the next one is the big poppy pillow. Popping in for poppies. This one is the big, huge poppy pillow. Look at this. It's gorgeous. Yes, and then you can make just a single one for a little pillow. You can put some on tea towels. The digitizing is crazy on here. Crazy good. So let's look at, he's just zoomed in on those. I know. So good. Really, really pretty. Okay, so if you're going to do the poppy purse with us, thank you, Mary Lou. If you're going to do the poppy purse with us, you're going to need some things. So I had put in the rotary cutter and the blades. We're going to do a cutting next week. You're going to want this bow saw. We'll put this in next. This is the 36 by 58.
It's in here. I just.
Okay, he's finding it.
we've-
That's the 58 by 18. That's fine. You can put that one in. That's all you need, really. The 58 by 18 is in the bubble right now. It's single-sided fusible
There we go.
bow saw, or I have the bigger size. So if you want to make a couple purses, you're going to want this 36 inch by 58. This is what we're going to use on the poppy bags. You can use batting if you want, or you can use bow saw. We chose to use the bow saw. You're also going to need Shape Flex, the fusible backing. I had put in the Kimberbell brand of fusible backing. That was item, it's green also. I
There
believe.
it is.
Again, it could be your Kimberbell brand fusible backing. It could be your Shape Flex, your SF101, whatever brand you like to use for that really lightweight interfacing to put on the back of your fabrics. We're going to use this on the back of our linen, and we're going to use the bow saw in as our batting. You guys can absolutely decide what you want to do. You can put batting or bow saw, but we're going to use bow saw. I think that's pretty much everything. Thank you to Mary Lou and Ruth Ann and Tommy for our show today. Again, we're going to have a cutting marathon next Wednesday. At noon, we're going to do lunch with Mary Lou and Kathy. Somebody asked about the placemats. So the placemats were becoming very repetitive. So we just sold those few kits to start you off with December, January, February, and March. We're moving now to the Build-A-Bag. So we're going to show this for a few weeks now so you can have some tips on Build-A-Bag. And that's going to be lunch with Mary Lou and Kathy next Wednesday at noon. It should only be about an hour. We're going to show you how to cut everything for the poppy bag. And then at 3 o'clock, we're coming on and we're going to show everything to cut for hopping down the bunny trail.
Yep.
Okay? And then the following week, we will sew the poppy unit and we'll sew some of the bunny trail units. And then we'll be away for 2 weeks on the cruise. So that'll give you plenty of time to catch up on all your other units and your blocks. And then when we come back, we'll show you the rest of the construction of the bags.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, thanks everybody. We'll see you tomorrow night for our favorite things at 7 o'clock. Please vote for us once a day, please. We are really excited about that grant. So thank you, everybody. See ya.
Bye.